welcome in. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon. Welcome back to the Tea-Bird Garden. My name's Lavi, Alraune, a man-eating mandrake maiden, aka your local plant monster girl. We're going to be doing the Love and Deepspace Catboy event. We're gonna be reading the event story for all 4 of the Catboyos today. So thank you for joining me today. Happy that I could make it a little late because I stayed up late last night, but we're still here and we're going to get very cattish today. Very cattish today. Welcome in, everybody. I'm happy to see you today. I know I don't usually stream this early during weekdays, but I want to try and give the opportunity for everyone who, you know, can't catch me during the weekdays because I stream so late to have the opportunity to catch me live on the weekend. So I'm gonna try and like do earlier streams like around this time for weekends whenever I am not staying up late and actually able to get up. But hello to Avune, Wolf, Lucid, Natsu, Kimberly, BV, and Spencer and Bouvel. Very many buds active today during this time. Happy to see everyone today. I hope you all have been doing well. Also, thank you for the lurkies. I appreciate the lurkies very much. I hope you guys are able to have a good lurk. Get whatever you need done. I hope it goes very so well. Finally, I'll have you stream. That isn't 2 a.m. Really lucky. Yeah, no problem, Kimberly. No problem. Like I said, I know that there are different time zones for everybody, so I will try and offer earlier streams my time so that more people can catch them when they can. But again, I do work full-time, so I don't have the opportunity to stream at different times when it comes to the weekdays, but we will make the attempt on weekends. That way I can see all your beautiful faces, make sure that no one's left out. Hi Bouvel, hello all, how are you doing? I'm doing great. I'm excited to do this event. This event is very much up my alley. Who doesn't love a good cat, and who doesn't love a good cat boy? We got Zayne here today in his cat attire. I traded in my box to claim the cat attire for him. So look at him. He's looking nice and regal and fluffy. That tail is clipping hella hard through that cushion, but it's okay. Can't stop that fluffy tail. I would snuggle with that fluffy tail all day if I could, if he was a real person. Man, it sucks that none of these guys are real. But, let's see. I hope everyone else is doing great. I know it's the weekend, it's getting colder, so please make sure you're taking steps to stay warm and healthy and overall well. I know a couple of friends of mine who have come down with being sick and kind of icky, so make sure not to overwork yourself and take it at your own pace. Things will fall in line even if you don't are constantly at it. Just go ahead and take it easy, please. Asking y'all for me, do it for me. Please take it easy while holidays are starting to happen and things are starting to ramp up. Reporting in live from the swap meet. Oh, you're going again. Are you just gonna make this a routine thing, Spencer? I hope the swap meet goes well. I hope you make some extra holiday cash to help you there with presents and everything, and you know, just making sure adult responsibilities are taken care of. Make sure that rent gets paid. I have me some easy green tea to go along with the event. I put some honey in it to try and help with my voice. I think my voice has been pretty decent. I think I've been doing well when it comes to drinking water. At least I like to think so. So everybody make sure that they're staying hydrated. Just because it's not summer doesn't mean you can slack on making sure you've got water in your system. Everybody's mostly made of water. We gotta make sure it's still in there. Maybe late, but you claim first village vigilante. Yes, BV. Make sure you catch that vigilante. First residential vigilante is definitely BV. You're working in the Vegas Strip is closed until 5 a.m. tomorrow. Can't promise you won't be stressed though. Closed until 5 a.m. tomorrow. So you're having to find alternate routes when it's closed, BV, and it kind of ends up causing cloggage and stuff like that. Yeah, I would be very stressed out. I'm not a big town girly. I'm definitely not also like a country girly. we're kind of like, the garden is located in an awkward place, I'll say that. So anytime I go to a bigger town, I get extremely nervous because I'm not used to having like 4 lanes going the same direction. Having such a wider peripheral when it comes to driving really freaks me out. So I understand the stress, BV. Just make sure to treat yourself. Have like some snacks with you while you're working, just to kind of help you along. Got to get that sugar. The sugar is helpful, but not too much sugar. Don't want to crash. Hi, Avune. Hello. I hope you're doing great today. Happy to have you here with us. But yeah, I hope everybody ends up having a pretty decent weekend so far. No stress. Stress is probably for next week for anyone celebrating Thanksgiving and having to participate in the Black Friday sales. I personally won't be doing Black Friday. My goal is to try and order everything online. That's the goal, but some of my family is still stubborn when it comes to sharing things that they would like. I just don't have the energy to like go around multiple stores in person in town anymore to do the Black Friday thing. I don't feel like it's been as chaotic year over year the last couple times I participated, but there is definitely certain stores where you have to stand in line for hours on end, and when I go with my family, they wait in line. They're not leaving till they check out. And that can be an issue for me nowadays. You like to watch my gameplay. Ah, that's so good to hear, Avune. I'm happy that you're having a good time watching the streams and the VODs whenever you take a peek. Always happy to hear that there are buds out there that get enjoyment from watching my VODs. It's a very good motivator, and I like being able to share the type of games that I choose, and not just games but also hand cams and everything as well. So but yes, enough yapping. Let me catch some of the stuff that I need here. Oh right, I went ahead and claimed the outfit, so I got a couple titles, and let me go ahead and knock out some of my dailies. As per usual, I'm not a morning person over here on the weekend, so I haven't done any of my dailies for my gacha logins or anything like that. More than likely, whenever I stream on the weekends, I haven't been up for maybe 2 hours before I start stream on the weekends, because I'm just that lazy. I like getting a lot of rest on the weekends if I can manage to do so. Let's go ahead and get these. That'll be enough for now. Get my check-in stuff. Okay, so I mentioned this a bit before on the last Love and Deepspace stream, but we did take a look at the Wish banner that is running alongside the Catboy event, which is, yes, cat caretaker. All the boys have been catified due to the eval kitties that participate in the Kitty Cup card game that you can play with the guys when you go to do a date hangout. It's that, and the claw machines are things that you can regularly do with the guys. So apparently we've indulged a little bit too much in the Kitty Cup game, and the guys were cursed by the eval kitties. God damn it, Xavier. the Jesus Christ, the Xavier one kind of always gets me every time I see it for the preview. All the previews are really good. I wish I could get all the cards. Currently, right now, I only have Sylus and Zayne, which I'm pretty satisfied with because they're my two favorite boyos, but they tend to cook really hard with all of the like multi-guy featured cards here. That's why this game takes my money on a very consistent basis. I'll say that. Maybe after the end of the event reading, I'll try and do like another couple pulls or so, because I can't control myself. But we'll see. At the very least, I would like to get Rafayel because he's the other card I decided to pick for a rate up. But who knows? I've been pretty unlucky lately, so I was super surprised that I got the two cards I wanted priority-wise already out of this banner, because none of the other gachas I've been playing recently has been anywhere near as nice. Obey me. So we will go ahead and move to the event. So Meow's time. We'll treat every cat like royalty. We got 6 days left on the event. So if anyone is interested in working the event themselves, there's your time limit. I have not set the boys out to work yet, so let's go ahead and do that too first. I need to check my Meow notes to see which guy has already done which section. So for example, Xavier in the reception area, we've already unlocked all 3 scenarios, so I'm not going to put him there. And he's also unlocked all the areas in cleaning. Anora, hello, welcome in. How are you doing? Glad to have you here today. I hope you got your cat ears on. Speaking of, everybody's got like cat related stuff, right? Right? For the event, we gotta be in the same theme. We gotta match. That's why I'm all catted up. But so for Xavier, either entertainment or rest. We need to put Zayne in cleaning. That's where he's definitely going, no matter what. All right, Zayne. Get to grooming yourself. Rafayel, entertainment or reception. Sylus, rest or reception. So Rafayel for entertainment? Okay. I'm trying to do this correctly so I don't accidentally have any overlaps. Okay, no entertainment for Sylus. Sylus is either rest or reception. Okay, I'm thinking Rafayel goes to entertainment. Xavier's gonna have to go to rest. And Sylus goes to reception. There we go. Oh, wait. Nope. There we go. Wait, Sylus, what the heck? There we go. Now they're all where they're supposed to be. Okay. They are set where they need to. Oh, there's also a sign-in. Let's claim that. Give me the energy. Also, this is a really cute card. You got the card for Zayne and Rafayel in their cat butler costumes. Hey, let's go! It was really annoying to get them. Honestly, you had to pull 170 times before having Rafayel. I know I definitely had to meet the first pity to get Sylus. And then I think I did about halfway for me to get Zayne. So I think you've pulled a bit more than I have so far, Enora, but I really do like how they have the pity system set up for Love and Deepspace. I don't like how the pity system has been changed in Obey Me, cause I spent I definitely spent as much as I have in Love and Deepspace here for this event and got 2 cards I wanted, compared to spending the same amount in Nightbringer and only getting 1 card that I wanted. Let's trade in the yarn. There we go. Got everything out of the exchange for this event. Okay, so we're going to be focusing on the Meow plays, which is 5 chapters of each cat boy. We'll start, I think, with Xavier, right? Yeah, because he's at the top. I have these unlocked, but I haven't actually read them. I just sped them up and put them on autoplay because unlocking / reading these chapters will give you more yarn to exchange in the event shop. So I've not actually seen any of these. You understand my pain? Yeah, it's really hard. There's a couple of opinions I'm starting to form when it comes to 𝐒𝐒𝐈𝐒's gacha payment practices, especially the most recent feature that they dropped a couple days ago, but I'll probably talk more in depth about that the next time we read from 𝐒𝐒𝐈𝐒. I just know I can definitely say I'm kind of in the same spot when it comes to some of our buds' opinions in our Discord server about the recent things that have been happening in 𝐒𝐒𝐈𝐒. And it does make me kind of sad, but I'm not the devs. I can't make those decisions. If I was the devs, I would definitely follow more of the Love and Deepspace kind of format. So, oh well. I can't do it. I think I would be too kind, I guess. I probably wouldn't be able to keep the service afloat because I'd be too nice and just give things away for free. Because I want everybody to have their favorites and enjoy their favorites. So, all right, let's go ahead and get into Meow plays, and we'll start with Xavier's story. Pojo, hey yo, welcome in. How you doing today? What's up? Start with the prologue. As the sunset's glow is extinguished, the late autumn breeze sweeps the last traces of sunlight into Xavier's home. Xavier sits motionless next to a large floor-to-ceiling window, with a pot of catnip in front of him and his big tail resting quietly nearby. Dog is indulging in catnip this early in the morning. I've never given Stella catnip. I wonder how she would react. Guys, I tried to play with her this morning. So I had like a small little plastic ball with a little bell in the middle of it. So I rolled it to her. She looked at me. She looked right at me. Then she walked over to where it was, and I tried to entice her a little bit by tapping it. She just walked right over it. So, I wonder if she'd be a lot more playful with catnip. You just woke up? Hey, me too. I just woke up about an hour and a half ago, 2 hours ago. So I usually just rush to have some breakfast and brew some tea before I do earlier streams like these. Oh, that's so fluffy. The tail's so fluffy. He can sleep while sitting like that. Classic Xavier. Planning a playful scare, I tiptoe toward him, but just as I am about to pounce, Xavier turns and embraces me. Oh, he got us. You're awake? Were you just pretending to sleep?
I heard someone plotting mischief and decided to play along.
The fluffy cats are so adorable.
Beverage? Sparkling water with ice mint.
Mint. Not a mint fan, but I'll do it for you. It looks quite nice. Seeing how I'm inspecting the drink, yet have no intention of taking a sip, Xavier's big tail droops. Oh.
It's delicious.
I'm sure it is to you. All right, I'll try it. I lean in to sniff the cup's rim. Out of the corner of my eye, I catch his slightly expectant look. I brace myself and take a gulp.
Does that mean you like it?
It's refreshingly sweet and not too heavy. Tasty. Xavier nods calmly, his tail and the corners of his mouth curl up subtly. Then my gaze lands on his flushed forehead. Huh? You have a fever? Why is your forehead red?
I might have bumped it while sleeping somewhere.
He's even more clumsy. Lately, you seem to fall asleep on the spot, even while drinking water.
It doesn't stop me from staying hydrated, though.
Yeah, I guess that's what's important. This cat curse is really hard on you, though your fluffy cat ears and tails are quite fun. Is there a way to appease these cats and lift the curse sooner?
Should we start devising a strategy for the cats, given your knack for planning?
Well, I've been thinking about it. Mimicking my pose, Xavier rests his chin on his hand, his tail occasionally sweeping over my knee. That's cute. I wish Stella was like this. She's a fluffy cat with a big fluffy tail, but she doesn't really do the subtle like touches with her tail.
You're doing a great job as the chief caretaker. The cats all seem to like you. Maybe we just need to keep things as they are for now.
Xavier slowly blinks, taking a moment to gather his thoughts before speaking.
If sitting here isn't giving you any ideas, how about lying down for a bit?
Sleep? If I lie down with you, I'll be off to dreamland in no time. Nevertheless, I join Xavier on the sofa by the catnip.
I'm not a real cat, so I don't know how to make them happy. But I'm sure any creature fond of sleep would appreciate a comfy den.
What would make the den comfy? A warm, soft cat bed, an easily accessible scratching post, and catnip ready to be chewed?
All of those sound great. Anything works, really.
Xavier's tail rests over him like a little blanket, faithfully covering its sleepy owner's belly. As I ponder, I gently stroke his tail for fur back and forth with my fingers. Jealous, I'm jealous. Not sure if they'll work, but it's worth a shot, right? There's a pet care consultancy near the cafe with a pet supply store next to it. Let's go check them out sometime.
Huh? Why do we need to go to a pet health consultancy?
The kitties might just need a cozier den, but a big cat that's always sleeping makes me worried.
Sleeping is not the issue. But if you keep messing with my tail, its shedding might be.
Xavier cat fur. I looked down to find his fluffy big tail has lost quite some fur from my playing. Now it's a messy and thin blanket. I figured he'd be super into the sleepies. He already is, even when he's not a cat. Taking advantage of a moment of leisure at the cafe, Xavier and I walk to the nearby pet store consultancy. As soon as Xavier enters the building, a horde of kitties pounce at him, probably sensing a fellow kitty. Leave me alone. There really is no food here. And stop pulling the tail.
It's good for you to provide voiceovers, but it'd be even better to help me handle some of these kitties.
Not before I get a picture of you getting pounced by the cats, obviously. Oops, as soon as you said hi, a lady bought half of your squish for sale in bulk. What did you miss? Oh my gosh, that's so nice though. Congrats. Congrats on the squishy sales, Spencer. What did you miss? Xavier's hella sleepy, as he usually is, so it's not a surprise that he's even more so like this when he's got cat ears and a cat tail. Ohio, Lavi and crew. Ohio not! You're currently at work, but you're stopping by to wish me a good stream. Thank you! I hope work is going pretty good for you. I hope it goes by fast, so you can go ahead and get home and relax. Thank you for dropping by. Mary is with you today, so you have your booth, babe. So are you saying every time your waifu is there, you have always a guaranteed higher chance of making squish sales, Spencer? Tell Mary I said hi, by the way. With his cat ears drooping, Xavier is surrounded by kitties. I wipe off my amused smile and shake a pack of freeze-dried treats. Look, kitties, I have treats.
Oh, how did the consultation go?
It's pretty much what they say online. Cats might sleep more because of the weather or underlying health issues, but for you...
It's another story.
He's just built this way.
Can the diligent caretaker finally relax about me now?
I evenly distribute the remaining freeze-dried treats to each kitty that comes over, and Xavier pokes a few of them on the nose. You know, I don't know if I've ever tried giving Stella any freeze-dried treats. She sure likes those Chudu tubes, though maybe I'll give her one of those after the stream. She's been good lately.
I'm far healthier than them. Unlike this one, drinking too little water, or that one, eating too fast.
Eating too quickly can lead to an upset stomach, and not drinking enough water can cause health issues.
Already a professional caretaker, huh?
Well, you know the drill with the cafe kitties. It's a daily challenge to get them to drink. Xavier turns to glance at the pet health consultancy's sign and then back at me with a flick of his ears.
Maybe we'll learn some scientific methods here that will encourage cats to drink.
You're right. I've been too caught up to think about that.
A pinch of calcium powder, a pump of fish oil.
I don't know anything about these special tips and tricks for taking care of the cat. Maybe I can come away knowing some things to help with Stella. You're just glad people aren't freezing at the outside swap meet. After this, you're gonna go to Cargo Largo. You'll see if you can find Twilight Mask ETB. Was there anything else that I wanted you to look out for? If you just want to see, like, let me know what kind of ETBs that are just there in general, I would appreciate that. But I can't think of anything else outside of the ETB stuff. Of course, obviously let Arx know about any One Piece stuff. He would definitely be interested in that too. Oh, let me know if there's any deals on PC RAM sticks, because I think that might be one of the issues as to why my computer crashes sometimes, is it needs more RAM. Because actually, before starting the stream, another one of the reasons why I was kind of late is my computer blue screened. So Arx is gonna take a look at the PC once the stream is done today too, because that makes me nervous about my PC just being random like that sometimes. And I can only imagine that the issue might be a RAM issue. More dedicated wham. Yeah, I need some more wham. Gotta get the wham up in here. Make sure everything runs fine. So my computer doesn't... Unless my PC is kind of like a cat where people say cats are like their owners. Maybe the PCs are also like their owners. And because I don't have a lot of brain cell usage, it gets overwhelmed and just likes to crash sometimes. I don't know. PCs throwing tantrums at random. It really does sometimes. I've gotten into the habit of restarting my PC before I start stream just to kind of mitigate that possibility. And so I did that as per usual, and it still threw a fit today. So I'm like, okay, thanks a lot. But yeah, that's all I can think of at the moment. So if you find any weird stuff, please share though. I'm always interested in odd finds. And then we add half a spoonful of crushed catnip. Under the guidance of an instructor, we successfully prepared 2 refreshing healthy cat drinks. Ooh. It's actually simple, kind of like the mint water you made before. I can't believe I didn't think of that.
If catnip is for cats, then what do we call mint for humans?
It depends on the human, honestly, because mint is not my jam. We call it just mint. Good.
I can't believe it's not working.
Xavier looks at me, casually picks up a few dried cat grass sticks, and in the blink of an eye ties them into a messy kitty head.
See? Both of you have the same speechless expression.
I squint at the cat grass head, trying to discern any expression on it. Okay, if you say so.
There are dried cat grass sticks at the cafe. We stored them away because customers kept tripping on them. Should we repurpose them?
What? People kept tripping on stuff on the floor? I mean, I guess that makes sense. People don't look where they're walking most of the time. I do, though. If they pick up our scent, maybe the kitties will like us a little more. Since we already made the catnip water, it wouldn't hurt to put in the extra effort. Let's give it a try. First, show me how to make one of those cat heads.
First, you need to pick out cat grass with just the right firmness.
Car grass. I mean cat grass. I'm glad Xavier read it correctly, despite what the text says. Xavier hands me a few cat grass and starts to go through the steps. However, why is it so hard to make the cat ears? They just unravel every time I think I've gotten them right.
You handled my tail with such vigor, and now you're so careful with these?
Seriously, this cat grass is putting up more of a fight than your tail.
Try tying it a bit tighter, like this.
Xavier moves to my side, holding my hands in his, and patiently helps me reshape the stubborn cat grass.
Don't worry. The dried cat grass is pretty resilient. It won't snap.
After several more tries under Xavier's guidance, I finally get the hang of it and can easily make a cat head. Just as I'm about to capture our handiwork with a photo, a group of kitties charges at us, scattering the neatly tied cat grass heads all over. No! That would have been cute. A cute photo moment. You kitties.
Let's just give these to them, and we can make more back home.
Fine. Xavier stops me with a serious look and comforts me with a pat on my shoulder.
They're so tough. Nothing can beat them except for freeze-dried treats.
As I recall how Xavier was swarmed by the cats earlier, I'm struck by the chaotic charm of it all. I wonder if keeping all these kitties at home is more of a joy or a chore. Out of the corner of my eye, I notice Xavier's cat ears twitch, like little antennas picking up a crucial signal.
That depends on whether you like them or not. For most people, it's probably a happy chore. It's like how you fuss over my shedding tail, but can't get enough of it.
He's right. Can't get enough of it?
Am I wrong?
Nope, you're definitely right. Don't pout your ears like that. Why does it feel like your tail is just stuck to me?
Should we ask it then?
Xavier and I exchange a glance. Then we look at his tail at the same time. The tail brushes away the kitty trying to play with it and curls into a cheerful loop that grazes my leg. Aw.
I stand corrected. It said you were right. This is a very honest tail.
What an affectionate tail. In the afternoon, Xavier and I walk side by side, strolling through a one-stop pet supply store. From cat beds to cat trees and litter boxes made from wood, cotton, and wood or wool felt, there's something for every pet here. I wish we had something like that. One of the things that I've noticed in my town is it's so much easier to get supplies for doggos than it is for kitties. And it makes me sad because I want to spoil Stella, even though I know she probably wouldn't use half of the things that I'd want to buy for her. I do kind of think I need to get her a new cat tree, though. Xavier, see that litter box with the tiny entrance? Is it designed to protect the privacy of cats?
It's more about safety. A confined space can make cats feel more secure.
That makes sense, but I wonder why I thought about a few weird things. That cat bed over there is quite a hit with the kitties. Doesn't it look like a tiny silver planet?
The center is soft, ideal for comfort, while the wool felt exterior helps them keep their claws sharp. It's practical and stylish.
Themed stuff, themed cat stuff is so cute too, but I don't have anything like that for Stella. I don't even know where I'd want to, like what theme I'd want to go with. I've seen like Halloween gothic kind of styled things, or like super pastel cute things. I've seen a couple of flower things, but I don't know if that's something she would want personally. The sentence out of context, I know. Cat tree, your cat prefers a big and nice box. Stella's like so wishy-washy. I can't pin down what she would like want to use consistently, because it feels like every other month or so, or even a couple weeks, she decides the thing that she's interested in, she's not interested in anymore and moves on to something else for a while. She's like that when it comes to resting, like finding places to rest around here in the garden too. So sometimes it's like really hard to gamble if she'll like, once the attention has worn off, if she'll ever come back to it. What a professional analysis.
Should we get one?
Yes. Seeing me nod in satisfaction, Xavier places the chosen cat bed into our shopping cart. Did you just sneak a feel of that wool felt?
Just doing a quality check.
Ever seen a kid bury their hand in the rice at the supermarket? You two would get along. Hey! I can relate with Xavier. I like to touch fabric rolls, even if I'm not in the market to buy fabric. As we continue looking around, a wooden cat table that accommodates both humans and cats catches my eye. Ooh! Intrigued by the various holes in it, I step forward to carefully read through a detailed brochure that explains its design philosophy. This would be perfect for the cafe, don't you think? Xavier?
Come here.
Where'd he go? After scanning my surroundings, I follow the sound to find Xavier behind a cat tree confronting an unfamiliar kitty. He's holding a cat wand used for demos, seemingly trying to lure the kitty.
Stay put. Look over here.
Uninterested, the kitty ignores him and dashes straight toward me. Xavier quickly grabs it by its scruff. Hey, maybe I wanted the cat to assault me. A mighty two-legged beast bullying a tiny kitty.
This piece of news will shake the cat world.
Scandalous.
This little kitty has been shadowing you for a while now.
Oh, me? The kitty struggles in Xavier's hands, trying to pounce at my backpack. I realize something and pull out a couple of pet biscuits I had casually put in my bag earlier. Your nose is as good as your appetite. Here, take this as a reward.
You got what you wanted. Now behave. It's wearing a collar. Seems like it wandered off on its own.
Aw, naughty cat. No wonder there's a temporary shelter for lost pets here. Turns out some little ones do get lost.
A black and white cat with a blue collar was found. If you are its owner, please come to the temporary shelter to retrieve your pet.
Watching the kitty excitedly play with the fur ball in the cage, I can't help but shake my head. Good thing cats don't understand human language. Broadcasted like this would be embarrassing for me.
For all we know, it could be thinking something like, what a perfect day. I got a biscuit and a new toy.
True. It'll be reinforced to do the same thing again, expecting to get the same or a better outcome. Content, I pat our full shopping cart. It's a perfect day for me too. I got quite the haul. Are you thinking about how to arrange the new cat beds and cushions?
I don't think the cafe has enough space for everything. You'll probably end up stuffing the extras at my place for me to use.
Is that a bad thing, though?
And to think, The first bed you ever bought me is actually for a cat.
Details. We don't know how long you're gonna stay like this. I'm sure you'll enjoy it either way, right? Okay, I think, are we on chapter 3? I got lost in the sauce. We are, okay, good. During a work break, Xavier and I, laden with supplies, set out to give Meow's cafe a quality upgrade. Next to the plant stand, I water the cat grass that was just planted while Xavier quietly wipes the windows. 5 sprays for small pots, 8 for the big ones. How does she know this? What guide is she using? I might need that, because I bought Stella some cat grass, and cat grass needs like consistent water compared to my other plants. So her current batch of cat grass is dead. I need to change out her cat grass, but I don't know if I should do it since we're starting to hit cold season. I don't think they'll hold up very well. Did I miss 3 sprays on that plant? I double back and aim at the overlooked pot of cat grass. Perfect. Watching the thriving cat grass I planted, I proudly turned to Xavier. Ooh. We have to thank you for your gardening tips. Do you want to taste the fruits of our labor? Give him a nibble of the cat grass?
I probably shouldn't eat cat grass. Besides...
Why not? It's good for digestion.
Your hard work made mine seem pointless.
I follow Xavier's gaze and see the freshly cleaned window now speckled with water from my spraying. Pass me the cloth. I've got this.
Hold on. Try this first.
The weight above me slightly shifts and I look up to the floor-to-ceiling window in front of me. The clear glass now reflects the floral arrangement in the hair, and the extra artificial flowers along the plant stand's vine have disappeared. Slacking off while on the job, huh? But since the caretaker is very pleased, she'll let you off the hook. Go ahead, slack off as much as you want.
If the caretaker is so pleased, can I push my luck a bit?
Probably more than likely, yes. What else do you want? Let's hear it.
I'd like the caretaker to join me.
Why would I refuse that offer? No joke, you'd love to have a human-sized cat bed. Some of them look so comfy. They really do, Honora. I agree. Well...
How about adding this?
What are we adding? Xavier tilts his head slightly, his fluffy cat ears twitching under the dappled sunlight. I can give you head pats? As I reach up, Xavier looks down, allowing me to play with his head to my heart's content. He's so nice. It's such a struggle. I think it's such a struggle, for Zayne and Sylus to be able to freely give them head pats. It feels nice to the touch. For this, I reward you with cleaning up the cat's den with me. No! I wanted to go eepy time. I pull out a massive cat bed from the stack of boxes. Sweat trickles down my forehead. A cool touch brushes my face. I turn to see Xavier behind me with a mint drink. Oh, not the mint again.
I already unpacked everything else. What about a break?
Arx, hello! Are you home? I think I heard you earlier, so... Welcome home. How are you so composed? Almost like a graceful butler serving his guests well?
So, are you satisfied with my service?
Dang, almost. Noticing Xavier's teasing gaze, I grab the drink and sip it carefully. A moment later, I pretend to be hesitant as I nod in approval. Not bad, but I'd be even more pleased if you, Mr. Butler, would help me arrange these cushions on the cat tree.
I'd be happy to oblige.
4 large cat beds, 8 cushions. 1, 2... Xavier, have you seen the cream-colored cat cushion anywhere? Xavier's cat ears unconsciously flatten. Leaning on the cat tree, he ponders for a moment with his brows furrowed before shaking his head.
I don't recall seeing it. Maybe a kitty hid it somewhere?
Was it a ragdoll named Xavier? Oh, he is a ragdoll cat. Let's go. They're so cute. Ragdolls are so cute. Now since we know what he is. Not a ragdoll cart. Ragdoll cat, please. They're so adorable. I kinda would like a ragdoll cat myself. But there's what they look like. So cute. So cute. He fits that very well. Very good choice for him. Large and weighty. Large and weighty. Yeah, you're home now and you've been listening since your last stop though. Oh, thank you for lurking. I do appreciate all my lurkers. If you don't want to chat and just want to listen, that is totally a-okay. And if you got stuff to do, but you have me in the background, that is honestly very, very flattering.
Well, it could be.
Could you please ask him to give it back?
In the cat world, if you leave your scent on something, it's yours. Since we both used this cushion, no other kitties can have it.
Dang, alright. What a possessive big cat. Oh! That was good. That was good. I wasn't just good on that he had at the end there. The afternoon sunlight is perfect. Xavier and I, after working busy for a while, lie down on the cat bed with exhaustion, our heads resting on the missing cushion. I'm glad he's been so... what's the word? Adminable? Adminable? Amenable? Yeah. He's been very amenable in helping us get things set up for the small kitties for the cafe. You're currently doing Genshin stuff. Oh, are you doing any pulls, Pojo? I think a new banner dropped for Genshin. I got on Honkai Star Rail earlier and I tried to put in the codes that they dropped for the live that they had yesterday, and they already expired. So I missed out on the codes. I can't believe. I really wish the codes had like a couple more hours of availability before expiring. I never have been able to really watch any of MiHoYo's live stream patch, like update overviews or anything like that. Ever notice you've become not only sleepier, but also clingier since you grew those cat ears and a tail? It's fine, honestly. The clingy sleepy cats are completely adorable. My previous cat partner was very much like that. She loved laying in bed with me, like actually sleeping under the covers. Sleepiness takes over me, and as I slowly close my eyes, a satisfied purr seems to hum in my ears. Dog? Can I hear it? Yes! Okay, chapter 4. Finally, after replacing all the cat beds and cushions in the cafe, the kitties are happier. However, there are occasional conflicts over territory. Xavier and I quickly adjust the spacing of the beds to cater to each cat's preferences, preventing the conflicts from escalating. As I rest behind the counter where we make catnip drinks, Xavier brings us 2 bowls of mint beverages and joins me.
It looks like they had fun. There's cat fur everywhere.
They're drinking a lot of catnip water. I guess we won't have to worry about their hydration anymore. Xavier picks up a bowl of beverage, but it's just as he's about to take a sip that he pauses to sniff it closely. What's wrong?
I can't tell which one is for me and which one is for the kitties.
Why did you use the same kind of bowls for them?
No worries. I'll do a taste test.
He's gonna taste the catnip. He's gonna taste the raw catnip. You did a single pull. You don't want the 5 stars for this one. Oh, I see. I know there's some people that just want at least the 4 stars, and that's kind of how I feel when new banners come out. If I don't particularly want the 5 star, it would be nice to at least get the 4 stars, because I like having all the current 4 stars when it comes to gacha games. As Xavier moves to sip from the bowl, I quickly snatch it away and shove my bowl into his hands. Don't try that. Drink mine instead. Oh, I wanted to see if he would go ape shit under the influence of catnip.
Oh.
After a brief rest, an orange tabby cat approaches, holding a promotional flyer for space travel in its mouth. A smart orange cat. I place a cat drink in front of it, but it only sniffs the bow and keeps its paws on the flyer. Is it trying to tell us something, Auto Manager?
Coming! Uh-huh. It says it wants a drink that looks like the one in the picture.
Dang, this Auto Manager's a cat whisperer? But that's just a glass bowl, it's not really catnip water. How do we explain the universe and nebula to a cat?
Let me look at that flyer.
Are we really going to make something like this?
A silver transparent spaceship with a twinkling nebula.
We could use a glass bowl for the spaceship, but what about the wings and a nebula?
The catnip you've planted might just come in handy.
Before I can continue, Xavier picks some fresh catnip from a nearby flower pot.
Add a ring and wings to the bowl. Here we go.
Now it's starting to look like a spaceship. It seems letting you make cat heads before was such a waste of your talents.
As for the nebula...
Maybe the freeze-dried flakes could be enough. I set the custom-made drink next to the orange tabby and hold up some freeze-dried fish flakes. The cat sniffs and returns to its original spot, eagerly pawing at a light spot on the ground.
I have an idea.
Under the orange tabby's expectant gaze, Xavier picks up the drink and waves. A burst of light appears in the semi-transparent bowl. As the cat happily chases the light in the bowl while drinking from it, I grab Xavier's hand and examine it in confusion. Wait a minute, you're not supposed to use your 𝐂𝐈𝐈 when you're under this curse. I thought that cat curse took your 𝐂𝐈𝐈 away?
It seems to be slowly coming back.
With your 𝐂𝐈𝐈 returning, will those cat ears and tail soon disappear? With wishfulness, I stroke Xavier's fluffy tail, my peripheral vision catching the cat chasing the light. Kitty Xavier, you always know what a cat thinks about.
Let me guess. What's the caretaker thinking with that regretful look?
That you can't stay like this forever? Xavier pulls his tail away from my hand, and he slowly brushes it against my cheek and neck.
Is it the tail? Or the ears?
Man, we're gonna be ending it soon for Xavier. With several rounds of catnip drinks, the kitties in the cafe play until they're tired and then begin to rest. Also, how has no one capitalized on making a game where you serve special drinks to kitties? Or special food to kitties? Or maybe I just don't know about it, and if that's the case, I need to know. According to Auto Manager, we finally won over our feline friends, and our gigs here will be over soon. Xavier and I clean up the last remnants of today's chaos. Why is there so much cat hair everywhere? Is it shedding season already?
As far as I know, cats shed twice a year, and each period lasts 6 months.
This is going to take forever.
Want to switch tasks? You can tackle the yarn balls instead.
No thanks. I'd probably end up cutting them. Also, if cats only shed twice a year every 6 months, that's insane because I feel like Stella sheds all the time. All the time. Speaking of, I should probably clean up her heavy areas. It's got a lot of cat hair. Next to the cat tree, I secretly observe Xavier's reflection in the window while holding a lint roller. This might be my last night with Xavier the big cat. I grab a handful of soft cat fur, wrap it around a cotton toy, and gently squeeze it. Just as I thought, this doesn't feel nearly as good as real cat ears and tail.
Getting into arts and crafts now?
I just want a memento. Embarrassed, I eyed the toy. Xavier glances back, his tail slowly lifting.
Hold on a second.
The lights above us go out one by one. In the dim room, Xavier and I lie side by side on the cat bed. Toys, blankets, and pillows are scattered around us.
This blanket feels almost as soft as my tail. And this toy...
It's like squeezing your cat ears.
Squeezing these when you're stressed can really help.
So, did you also sneak some shopping in at the store that day, aside from catching the kitty?
You couldn't hide your longing for my ears and tail.
Dang. Got us. He got us hard.
And when the cat curse is finally lifted, you'll miss them, won't you? I knew it.
I follow Xavier's gaze and see a mischievous kitty excitedly playing with the cat ear toy I just made. I'll miss more than just your cat ears and tail.
Oh? Like what?
I'll miss the Xavier who can't hide his feelings, and the Xavier who has endless hours to waste with me. Aww. As my voice fades, Xavier grabs my fidgeting hand and helps me to stand up.
Then let's make the most of this cat curse and waste even more time together.
Where did you find that bell?
It's this kitty's.
I look down at the lively kitty Xavier's holding, the same one that was secretly playing with my cat ear toy.
It's getting late. The noise might disturb the neighbors, so I'll hold on to it for now.
Are we taking the cat for a walk? It seems pretty good at it.
It's been trying to escape outside a lot lately. Unless we tire it out, the other kitties won't get any sleep tonight. But that's not the main goal here.
Xavier slowly approaches me. He places the cat leash and bell in my hand. Are you suggesting I walk both a big cat and a small one?
The sun is gone, but the stars are twinkling tonight. Why don't we go starbathe together?
That was not a yes, and that was not neither a no, so I'm gonna take that as a yes. Yo, don't mind me. I'm just out here walking my big cat boy Butler and a small cat. Dang. Dang. I feel like Xavier's gonna be the one that's the most calm when it comes to helping out here for the event. That was cute. That was cute. Eating. We're eating good for Xavier. I'm sure all of these are going to be good for everybody, though. Okay, let's hit... Hang on. I want to check my... thing here. One moment. Meow, 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 meow. Okay, I wanted to go in order of the event promo, and I already did it wrong. I was supposed to do Rafayel first. Let's fix that. I'm sorry, Rafayel. I put my tea on my tea warmer. It's a little lukewarm. Okay. Next, we're gonna hit up Rafayel's.
For like really urgent matters, press 1. If you're calling because of Thomas, please hang up. Otherwise, press...
Dog's not even here. He's not even here. Sorry for calling because of Thomas. Please hang up. I hang up on Rafayel's voicemail again, sighing as I look at the cat hair on the floor. That's odd. He was here cleaning up cat hair a moment ago, and now he's gone after I fed the cat. No, he's gonna be troublesome. Didn't even finish the task he was going to do. He's not answering his phone either. I try calling him again, walk to the couch and sit down, only to notice a peculiar sensation on my hand. In the sofa's corner are several oddly shaped balls of fur, some flat, some round, and 2 are apparently shredded. Aren't these the cat fur felts he made earlier? He's getting more impatient by the day.
Okay, but like, cat fur is fine and soft. Whose patience wouldn't get tested?
Huh? When did you pick up the phone?
Right when you started criticizing my work, cutie.
Don't leave your work around the cafe, dog.
I actually put my phone to the side and didn't hear it. I'm in the small garden behind the cafe. Want to come over?
Why are you over there? Within the garden grove's grassy area, Rafayel's fluffy cat tail droops, looking as though he's fiddling with something. Did your frustration with cat fur drive you out here to chill out?
Not exactly. Lately, I've kinda just been feeling irritable for no reason.
Is it from spending too much time at the cafe with the kitties?
I'm not sure.
I hope the cat genes aren't affecting you too much. Oh, I'm sure they're affecting him. I'm sure it's enhancing his usual personality tenfold. So pouty, now extra pouty. Rafayel glances back at me, and surprisingly, he doesn't respond to my teasing with anything. Stunned, I stand there with my mouth agape. Is it actually because of that?
I honestly don't know.
Well, it looks like we need to lift that cat curse sooner rather than later, but they all seem a bit grumpy and hard to please. Don't worry, I'll figure out a way to cheer up those kitties. I squeeze in next to him on the grass, staring at the stones by my feet, trying hard to think. Just as I pick up a pebble, Rafayel takes it from me and adds it to a colorful stone mosaic laid out in front of him.
This reddish-brown stone with golden flecks fits perfectly into the coral section of my work. Thanks for that.
Well, that was swift and handy. You totally threw off my train of thought.
I mean, just use this time to clear your mind. It's not as bad as you think it is. No need to worry.
Under dappled sunlight, Rafayel carefully adjusts the stones with an expression serene and focused. You're like a completely different cat now compared to when we were at the cafe.
What was I like before?
Probably grumpy. Sometimes you were grumpy. Knew it! And sometimes just sad. He is not an indoor cat. He is an outdoor cat. 100%. When grumpy, you were just like that chubby orange cat that always picks on others.
That's because their territory is so limited that they have to fight over it every day.
Man, I hate being cooped up inside. And when you were sad, you reminded me of that black and white cat always staring out the window.
It was once a stray, okay? It's used to the smell of leaves and grass. And, you know, sometimes even the tastiest treats don't cheer it up.
You've paid a lot of attention. I thought you'd avoid these little creatures.
Well, I just know my way around kitties.
Uh-huh. Yeah, sure. Tell that to the first encounter we had in the main story.
Besides, its fur has been dull and less bright lately. It's hard not to notice.
He's starting to come around to these cats. It is?
Could you please pass me that stone? See? I'm asking nicely this time.
I glance at the patch of grass before him. Dozens of stones create a deep sea stone mosaic, with a small gap between the ebony and cream ones, waiting for the one last stone to complete it. and right by my hand is a half ebony, half cream pebble. I toss it and he catches it steadily. Go ahead, oh great artist Rafayel.
Even though you lost your train of thought, I think I've just found my inspiration.
Seeing my expectant gaze, he pokes my face, signaling me to look up at the small grove.
I retreat here because this grove is quiet and beautiful. Calms me down. Those cats are stuck in a never-changing cafe, dealing with all sorts of people, so it's normal for them to be cranky.
True, a lot of them probably still long for nature.
Yeah, well, we can't exactly release them back into the wild.
But we can bring a bit of the wilderness inside.
Time to head back, cutie. Break's over, so we gotta start working.
Rafayel stands up and reaches out to me. I look up, my gaze lingering on his fingertips that have touched dozens of stones. Did you poke my face with that hand?
Need me to wipe it off with my tail?
Wipe it off with your tail? You mess up your tail? Don't wipe stuff off onto your tail. This guy's gonna wipe paint and Doritos off on his tail. I slightly raise an eyebrow, signaling him to look at his own tail, which is covered in dirt and grass bits. Messy.
Oh, huh. Maybe I should clean my tail first.
Wildcat. Is this what you meant by experiencing nature and finding inspiration?
The city's urban green spaces are like all artificial, and since we can't travel far, why not embrace the call of the wilderness here in the immersive VR experience center?
No, not the VR. From a cafe to the call of the wilderness, isn't there too much of a discrepancy?
Nah, I chose the lion-leopard savanna theme on purpose. Aren't lions just big cats?
They are. Let's see if those kitties at the cafe recognize these big cats once we're covered in their scent.
Relax, it's only VR. It won't be too...
Uh-huh.
Hey, don't rub up against me.
A passing lion curiously sniffs Rafayel's tail, then it turns and walks into the grass behind us. The lion moves with a light and easy grace in stark contrast to the slightly stiff Rafayel beside it. Immersive indeed. Why don't we head over there? It seems safer to keep the animals and people apart. I gestured toward a nearby glass walkway as I gently stroked Rafayel's flattened cat ears. Those cat ears, warm and soft, perk up again. Rafayel scans the area and then plucks my eager hand from his head and holds it.
The lions on the glass walkway are all sleeping. Nothing to see here. Come on, I've got a place to show you.
Rafayel and I sit side by side on a grassy hillside slope. Across the stream, several relaxed lions gaze back at us. The view's great here, and being by the stream means we're safe from any surprise lion attacks. Yeah, I was gonna say, this might be VR, but I still would not be this out in mingling about with the lions.
It was only one embarrassing moment, cutie. Now you just can't let it go.
Is it that bad if I never forget about it?
Fine, fine. Just make sure you really remember it for a lifetime, and not just give me that, did that really happen? Look after a few days.
Even without plushies or comfortable mats, the lions lounging in the sunlight look perfectly relaxed. Well, sunlight is really important, but the cafe only has 2 floor-to-ceiling windows, and even those are partially blocked by shelves. How dare! I mean, I'm sure the shelves are full of books, but you should not block windows.
We could move the taller furniture to the side that's a bit darker. Give the kitties more sunny space to enjoy, you know?
I agree.
But sunlight alone isn't enough. Look over there.
Rafayel puts an arm around my shoulder and turns me to the side.
See that lion? It's a loner. A secluded cave might make it feel safer.
So they need nature and a combination of open and secluded spaces. Maybe we could build something like a treehouse?
A treehouse?
Our spontaneous suggestion of a treehouse resounds across the vast grassland. I turn to Rafayel, meeting his gaze, which sparkles with amusement.
Mission accomplished. Now let's enjoy ourselves.
Rafayel stretches and pulls me down to lie on the grass with him. The fresh scent of grass lingers near my nose, and the white noise in my ears releases the tension in my mind. Watching Rafayel relax with his eyes closed, his tail and ears subtly moving, I can't resist poking his cat ears. Poke!
Is that all you want to do? Out here in a sunny savannah?
Yes. Well, the lions are just virtual, but these cat ears are real.
So, what if there were real lions? What would you choose?
Obviously, I'd choose to... I quietly move closer to one of Rafayel's cat ears as it sneakily turns toward me, and then I laugh loudly. Grab you and run, dummy. I don't want to be snacked on. I want to do the snacking. Understood? After our encounter with nature in the VR center, Rafayel and I decided to build an integrated indoor treehouse for the kitties. That sounds like a lot of work, though. While the kitties nap under the afternoon sun, Rafayel and I start measuring the space inside.
Clearly the cafe's designer understands people better than kitties. Pass me the tape measure, cutie.
Rafayel puts away the tape measure and looks around. On the only cat tree in the cafe, two kitties are once again vying for the top bed. Rafayel, I can't believe his tie is so loose. I just wanna go, what? Speaking about the sun, how did the MC and Obey Me didn't get sick by living in the permanent night devildom for a year? She must have had a nasty sunburn when she got back to the human world. I know on basis, if it was me, Honora, I get nasty sunburns in general if I'm out for too long, even when I do get sun on a daily basis. So, I don't know. It just depends on the adaptation. I'm sure she probably, or they, the MC, more than likely probably had some issues at the start. Probably got sick a bit frequently. But also, like, I know they talk about demons can get sick, because we've had some events where they get sick. But I don't know anything about, like, humans also, like, also able to get the same kind of sickness. I haven't read any Delagram stories where we've gotten sick before. We just had that one event where we ended up being we could be more masochistic, which I think it was more of a cursed item than being sick. So they could possibly do a scenario where we get sick. I'm actually surprised they haven't. It usually ended up with the demons getting sick or cursed instead. Morning, Meep. Hi, Cosmic. How you doing this morning? Have you had breakfast? Hope you've at least ate something decent today. Rafayel puts away the tape measure and looks around. On the only cat tree in the cafe, two kitties are once again vying for the top bed. Yes, okay, I did read that. There's barely enough room for a cat tree.
But our idea is bigger than a cat tree.
Are we going to, like, possibly also put, like, cat wall runners on the wall? I know there's some people that have cats where they build, like, a little, cat walkway for their cats, so they have more vertical, space to move around. No, you haven't had anything to eat? Okay. Well, I hope you get something in your stomach soon, but only if you feel like it. I know sometimes when I wake up too early, it actually makes me a bit nauseous if I have any kind of cooked food. So sometimes I just have like a small biscuit or something. Morning? Yeah, it's probably morning time for some people, Honora. Right now for me it's 1 p.m. But I know there's a couple of viewers who it might be more like 8 p.m. or 6 p.m. or even like 8 a.m. Okay, Lavi, after getting no tip from your first ride, you went to your favorite coffee shop, far cheaper and far better than Starbucks in your opinion, and you got yourself a large cold brew and it was good. I'm so sorry you didn't get a tip. That's stupid. I feel like people should at least tip on principle. But glad to hear that that pick-me-up has helped you. Rafayel, sitting on a bench built into the 𝐂𝐿𝐒, pats the seat next to him for me to sit.
If we replace these chairs with hammocks, then add more wooden planks and pipes along the walls,
Yeah, make a cat walk away. Let's go.
people lying down could watch the cats above them, playing or resting. It'll be just like the VR center.
Yeah. The chubby orange cat fails to secure the top bed. In its hasty retreat, it slips and falls right onto Rafayel. Orange cat behavior.
Assaulting a coworker? You ain't getting any treats tonight, you fluffy little rascal.
Oh, come on. It's just a dodo. It's just clumsy goofy. The cat-human war is about to begin.
We need to start building the treehouse now.
After getting the measurements, Rafayel spreads out the blueprints on the long table in the cafe and gets to work. 8 p.m. for you? Yeah, it's late for Kimberly right now in comparison. Your plan is to eat and then start streaming so you can finish Alien Isolation. Yay! Yes, I highly recommend making sure to eat before you lock in and start streaming, Cosmic. I hope you also finish Alien Isolation today. I hope it ends up going well. And then you're gonna move on to, what was the other one? I know it was another horror game, but it was galaxy themed, right? It's beautiful to watch my live while you're also doing something else. Aw, I'm happy to hear that, Kimberly. I hope you're having a good time listening and enjoying and able to do your other tasks. I personally also prefer that kind of setup as well, because I listen to things when I'm having to do office work, so I understand that. That's why I want to try and stream things more around this time on the weekends. Prey! Okay, yes, that's right. You'll be moving on to Prey next, right, Cosmic? Is that the one where it's kind of like John Carpenter's The Thing, where the hostile thing that's out after you is able to copy whatever is in the room and pretend to be like a desk or a chair or a cup or something? His expression is focused, yet his tail skillfully pushes away the kitty trying to rub against his trousers. You finished drawing already?
The structure of the treehouse is basically ready. It just needs a few more finishing touches.
Maybe we can add some vines between the branches?
Go ahead with your creativity, new designer.
I'm all gung-ho for more vines. Let's add more plant aesthetic into this cafe, please. I take the pencil from Rafayel. The warmth of his grip still lingers on it. These vines will make it safer for the kitties to climb.
Let's throw in some scattered leaves and petals as well.
Yes, I like that idea. I like that idea. Have you guys ever seen some YouTubers make their own like cat furniture for their kitties? There was one where it was like a multi-layered like tree house where they like even added some moss detailing and everything onto the platforms that the cats could sit on. It turned out really pretty and really cute. I thought that was amazing. Very good time. Thanks, Lavi. Hope you're having a good time too. I am, and I'm happy that you're here with me, Kimberly. There are times for of there being enemies, but yes, mimics. Okay, yes. I think I have seen some playthrough here and there, but I don't think I've ever seen a full finish of that. Things like that, like Alien Isolation and Prey, make me super nervous to play. Like, cause like the possibility of missing something and getting punished for it makes me like you know. But it's very, from what I've seen or watched people play, it's very entertaining though, even though it puts a lot of pressure on the person playing. Raphael leans closer with his face on my shoulder, gripping my hand with the pencil. We could add some hazelnut balls on the ground. I position the pencil under the tree, but before I can draw, I feel his grip tightening on my hand.
But this is not a hazelnut tree. It would throw off the whole design.
But these hazelnut replicas could be great toys for the kitties. What else can we use then?
Anything that's not a ball.
Do you not like balls, Raphael? The silent tug of war over the pencil begins, and soon Raphael loosens his grip. Did not expect him to be a cat that did not like balls. And even if you're not a cat, a lot of people like balls. We've had a bit of a trend here about balls before.
It's a pencil, not a knife. Why are you so tense?
Those aren't classy words for a loser.
Excuse you. I'm not a loser. I just fully support your idea.
If you did, you wouldn't be tug-of-warring with me in the first place. Before I realize it, Raphael guides my hand to draw a few hazelnuts on the blueprint.
Given your consideration of the kitties, let's go with the hazelnuts.
That's right. Sometimes it doesn't have to make sense as long as everybody's happy with it. I assure you that they will like it.
Just a few days ago, you were saying these kitties have a temper, and now you've got them all figured out. You really are a qualified chief caretaker.
I don't just read kitties' minds, you know. Meeting Raphael's puzzled gaze, I chuckle, snatch back the pencil, and mark out an area near the treehouse. I'm claiming this spot. It will be a secret project until everything is ready. Oh, we're gonna have a secret spot for Raphael? If so, that's gonna be adorable. So you just played the Dynasty Warriors Origins demo. Oh, is that the next entry into the Dynasty Warriors series, Pojo? How was the demo? It's been a hot minute since I've played a Dynasty Warriors game. I think I played some of them back when they were for the PS2, but I haven't really played any of them directly. I have played some of the Muso titles that they've done, like Fire Emblem Three Hopes. I think that was the most recent one I played Muso-wise. Yes, it is, and you've beaten it 5 times now? Ooh, must be super good. Super duper good. Maybe I'll get back into it. Because I've kind of heard there was like a period where they weren't really being innovative with it. Maybe it was like the PS3, PS4 era, possibly. I think we're on chapter 2 or 3. Let me see. Okay, we are actually on the chapter 3. Chapter 3.
Finally, it's all set up now. Feels nice to the touch, but if you look closely, it could still be refined a bit more. As for the branches, they're sturdy. Unless we somehow get 10 cats dancing on them, they'll be fine.
Well, now I've got that image stuck in my head. Yeah, same.
Aren't you gonna help? Why are you still teasing those kitties?
I'm making sure they're not getting in your way. That's what I'm doing. I'm on my caretaker duty, just doing my job.
Well, caretaking time is over. Now it's my turn. Did you see the artificial vines and sod I got?
As I approach the treehouse laden with bags filled with props, Rafayel admires his masterpiece with his arms crossed. Well, it's not often that you keep a place this tidy.
Chaos is a form of art. The same can be said about order.
I actually agree with him on that. Alright. Mr. Philosophical.
Why is there so much stuff? Give them to me.
I went overboard. Here, start your artistic chaos with this bag of vines.
Can't wait? How come you're more excited than the kitties? What's in the other bag?
That's for the secret base, so it's a secret, of course. Under the dense tree shade, I tinker with plush corals in the secret base at the corner while Rafayel works on the vines near the treehouse. Hearing the noise, I come out and see Rafayel tangled in vines. Prime opportunity. This is the prime opportunity to get some nibbles in on this cat boy. Seems to me you're wrapped up in art. Laughing, I take a couple of photos before helping him untangle the vines. Yes! Good job, girly.
Feels like the canopy overhead resembles a basilisk, the overlord of all snakes. And these vines are its traps.
Raphael's cat ears twitch, shaking off dangling vines, and his terror irritably sways. Stay still. I'm the all-devouring basilisk, and you're within my line of sight. Yes! I am. I'm not a basilisk. I'm an all-devouring mandrake maiden. Same thing, right? Rafayel plays along and stands still, like a statue petrified by a gaze, and then bursts out laughing.
People petrify at the sight of the basilisk because of its horrible evilness. Sheer terror is the true cause of petrification. But evilness is nowhere to be found on your face. There's only...
Only what? What you say? What you say, please.
Sand. Like you're a clumsy ostrich that buried its head in the desert.
Excuse you? Seeing me hastily grab a tissue to wipe my face, Rafayel chuckles. He gets up to help but pauses halfway. Oh, we ran out to see what was going on. We didn't have time to make sure that the project we were working on. Okay, fine. I see. Yeah, it was very bland for a while. Origins is doing something a bit different. Okay, that's good to hear. That's good. Hopefully, the sales for it helps the series out too, and they'll keep going in that direction. Ooh. Looking back, he sees a big, strong cat fiercely attacking the vines that entangle his body and tail.
Let's make a deal. Help me with these vines and this wild beast, and in return, I'll bring back your beauty and dignity. How's that for a win-win?
Beast? Dignity. Anyway, I'll handle it. Come here, darling. Here's your favorite grooming brush with catnip essential oil.
I've been meaning to ask if its real name is Daring, misheard as Darling. Such a fierce cat hardly suits the lovely name Darling.
What are you talking about? Let this cat boss with that name. As evening falls, we're almost done with the cat treehouse and the secret base.
The colors are a perfect match.
His Meowjesty. I think Meowjesty is one of the titles you can put on your ID card for this game, Natsu. Hey Natsu, how's work going? I saw you lurky loot earlier. I hope it's going well. Thanks for the posture check and hydrate. I'll grab my tea. Feeling Raphael's sneaky glances, I pick up the fake haystack by the wall to block his view. No peeking until it's finished.
I won't look. But why does that squirt get off scot-free?
I follow Raphael's gaze to a kitty who's awkwardly positioned on the freshly laid sand. No, that's not a litter box. Oh no! No pee in the sand, please. Don't do that. Work? No, please God, no, not today. Oh, I thought you meant more like social media work or something like that, Natsu. Oh shoot, the time you need to go and do your own thing. Oh yeah, have a good time, Pojo. Thanks for hanging with us today.
My beach!
His beach! His sand! Startled by our reaction, the kitty quickly gets up, tucks its tail between its legs, and darts out around the base, knocking over a patch of coral seagrass. Aw.
I always knew cats were the most evil creatures in this world.
I think you should wait to say that till after you're not a cat anymore, Rafayel. His precious beach has soiled it. Does he get on all four? Lifts up his leg and pees in the kitty. I don't know. That's something they haven't addressed. And I don't know if they ever will address that. In the secret base, we finally restored the messed up beach to its original state. Well, so much for keeping it a secret.
Secrets are all about surprises. And now, not only do I get an early surprise, but I also get to rebuild the secret with you. Isn't that great?
You're not upset with the kitty anymore? Raphael twitches his cat ears and starts fiddling with the starfish pendant hanging on the reef-shaped cushion.
The kitty has never seen a beach before, so it's an understandable mistake.
Oh, he forgives the almost soiling of his beach.
And as for the chief caretaker using the kitty's territory to build me a secret base, I'm sure they will understand.
Well, I'll open the base to all the kitties tomorrow. They are free to come in and play. Raphael secures the pendant on the cushion and skillfully wraps his tail around my wrist.
Come here and leave your mark as an artist.
Similar to how we sketched the treehouse, Raphael helps me draw a figure on the beach. Since when am I an artist?
Anyone who can read the kitty's minds and design a space that blends forest and sea together is an artist in my book.
As he speaks, Raphael adds a few strokes next to my drawing. In the dim moonlight, our two silhouettes seem to huddle tightly in the distance. After a brief rest in the secret base, Raphael, full of energy, drags me into doing a final check on his treehouse. We sit on a low tree branch, the hanging vines creating a small, dimly lit space like a curtain. Light flickers on his head, and on a whim, I give him the trunk under us a gentle shake.
Hey.
I'm just testing things, make sure it's gonna hold up. Didn't you say we were testing how much weight it can hold?
Yeah, but be careful with that test. If you fall, you won't land on your feet like a cat.
You saying you are? You'll just help me, right? Raphael braces against the trunk and leaps down, spreading his arms toward me.
Enough testing. So I'm gonna sacrifice myself to get out of danger before you bring the whole thing down.
Trunk test and you grab his waist instead. Yo, what the heck, Natsu? That's the wrong button, Natsu. Are you sure you shouldn't be reading this instead of me? Seeing Raphael trying to look brave, I stifle a laugh and jump right into his arms. As I leap, silk flowers flutter down, one of them landing right on Raphael's head. I brush away the flower from Raphael's hair and sneak in a stroke of his soft cat ears. Sneaky, sneaky. I read somewhere that a cat's ears get warmer when they're excited. So, are you excited now? You seem to enjoy leaping from branches.
What kind of questionable stuff were you reading?
I can't tell you that. One day maybe you'll make a subathon goal to play this. I'll be there. Be there, be square. Let me put myself back. There we go. Need to make small adjustments as a cat. Got a more reliable explanation? Is there a part that says they warm up when being rubbed? As I continue to play with his cat ears, they not only warm up, but also turn red quickly. Adorable.
Hold on. You know I'm not actually a cat, right?
As of right now, you definitely are. That's not what's important. After several days of designing, setting up, and inspecting, the treehouse finally welcomes its first group of kitty visitors. Beside the bustling treehouses, treehouse, singular, excuse me, Rafayel calmly surveys the scene with his arms crossed. His restless tail reveals his actual feelings. He's nervous. He wants it to go well. You might want to worry less about the kitties up there and more about your beach.
I've covered it with pebbles so it won't be mistaken for a litter box now. And as for the high platforms, they're equipped with safety nets. There's nothing to worry about there. I'm more concerned they won't appreciate my design.
Despite saying those words, Rafayel can't help but occasionally glance at the kitties scampering around. The popularity of the treehouse exceeds our expectations. Rafayel and I lean against the reef-shaped cushion, keeping an eye on everything.
5, 6, 7? Are we actually gonna see 10 kitties dancing on the trunk?
10 of them are probably still lighter than the 2 of us.
That depends on the kitty. As far as I know, a cat can weigh up to 50 pounds.
That's a big chunkers. Why do you remember such specific details?
It's unbelievable that a cat can get that big without mutating. Watch out!
An ebony kitty nearly loses its footing while climbing on the treehouse, but before Rafayel can react, it uses the net to finish its climb. I thought you weren't worried.
Treating kitties can be way more expensive than treating people.
True that. That's a good reason to be concerned, but maybe you should start worrying about yourself too? Rafayel's focus is entirely on the treehouse, and he doesn't notice several kitties sneaking up on him.
They have a huge treehouse to explore. Why are they climbing on me? I'm not a cat tree.
I'll make you a cat tree. Watch out in lowercase e. Maybe they have understood your design aesthetic and just want to mingle with the artist. You got fans now. You have cat fans of your artistic endeavors.
Wait, this kitty.
Rafayel picks up Kitty from my shoulder and holds it aloft as it playfully swats at his cat ears.
Nice to see you again, little brat. You wrecked my secret base and tried to bully the designer.
Dang.
Stop acting innocent. Keep your claws to yourself and keep your tail from hitting me.
Dang. It's just like how he treats the tabloids for his actual art exhibitions.
Cats should have manners too. When entering someone else's territory, be polite and always ask for permission before getting up close with another cat's owner.
What am I gonna do with the cat tree? What you're supposed to do with every cat tree. Scratch it up and down. Maybe take a nibble. Seeing Rafayel having fun with the kitties, I take out the camera I prepared. Why is the touch button on his crotch? Okay, kitty, lift your paw a little for a punch. Yes, just like that. I'm photographing harassment.
Why are you helping them against me?
Rafayel puts the cat down and comes over. He browses the photos on the camera.
These kitties are wild. My hair's all messed up now. And it took forever to smooth out my tail. Now I gotta do it all over again.
They seem so happy though. Maybe the curse will be lifted soon. I'll miss that lovely tail and those soft ears. As the shutter button clicks, I look up in surprise to see Rafayel smiling behind the camera. His curved eyes are filled with mirth.
Beautiful things might not last, but moments like these are worth remembering.
In the photo, his tail is gently wrapped around my wrist as I enjoyably rub my face with its tip. Why do I look like that?
I don't think there's anything wrong with it. You look happy and cute.
Embarrassed, caught in 4K, enjoying a cat tail. It's like when Rumi was drawing PNG and zoomed, or your PNG and zoomed into your crotch to do the light and art. Hey, you gotta make sure that detail is there. Can't mess it up. Gotta make sure it all looks nice.
The only good thing about this annoying tail is that it brings out such an expression from you, cutie.
Rafayel picks up his tail with a finger. With a mix of disdain and pride, he tosses it aside.
But I guess it's better if I deal with this burden. It's time for my tail to gracefully retire.
Where are you gonna wipe things off now without your tail? Where are you gonna wipe your paint? And your dirt? And your Dorito powder? Well, dang. It's very unfortunate that this is not a permanent curse. Or at least allow them to decide to turn the curse on or off. Like, it would be so nice if after them getting hit with this curse, they have the evolve ability to just possibly also turn it back on if they want to. Well, we've done Xavier and Rafayel, so we're gonna hit Zayne next. I'm leaving the best for last. The night sky darkens. In Oxo Hospital's garden, I wait for Zayne's shift to end with the rice ball that I bought earlier. A black and white kitty peeks out from behind a tree, eyeing me curiously. Come here, kitty. I offer the rice ball and wave at it, but it doesn't budge. Are you able? Is it okay for cats to eat rice balls? Kitties are the same everywhere. They're so hard to please. I hear Zayne's voice and turn around. He's standing nearby watching me. How long have you been watching this, sir?
I wasn't just watching. I was enjoying a new series called Hunter's Cat Training.
Huh? Am I the star of this Hunter's Cat Training?
This week's episode is, I'm not quite there yet, so I need to try harder.
Isn't it nice to have a front row seat to your favorite new TV series, Zayne? Zayne's teasing smirk sparks a challenge in me. Raising my chin, I confront the kitty with determination. It's just a kitty. I'll handle this.
Seems like you're not giving up easily. Miss Hunter, would you like some help?
I search the leaf pile for a stick to make a cat teaser. How did you find so many identical looking leaves?
Leaves with aesthetic patterns stand out, even in a pile. Please be gentle. At this rate, the dry leaves will soon turn into crushed leaves.
Have no faith in my dexterity? Mine's as good as yours, Doctor. Watch this. My threading skill isn't bad, right?
Quick and meticulous. I underestimated you.
While I can't get a rating from my client, I'm glad to have Dr. Zayne's seal of approval.
The feathers are secured. Shall we try again?
I raise up the cat teaser, hopeful, and call to the stray kitty again. Unable to resist the dancing leaves and feathers, it leaves. Got him. Pity I only have a rice ball. Want a bite, kitty?
Is this your dinner?
Is this my dinner? I don't know. Do you want it to be my dinner? I could choose something else. Yeah, but you think Rafayel would have a heart attack if he kept the ability to change into a cat. There's no way he would willingly do it, you know? He would have to get super uwu embarrassed and it accidentally end up happening, I think. Yeah? Zayne frowns slightly at my breezy expression, grabs my hand and leads me to the hospital cafeteria. No, doctor mode activated. We can't just have a rice ball for dinner.
Come on. Let's get something more nutritious.
Okay. Following Zayne with his twitching cat ears, I keep thinking how nice this cat curse is. I know, right? Whoever did the animations for the tail and ears did a good job. Is Dr. Zayne more popular with the kids now? With those cat ears, you must have experienced a lot of cute moments.
The children are happy.
I'm happy too. I must be a child. Zayne chuckles, looking down at his hands. His fingers curl and stretch, gentle yet strong.
But I can't go into the operating room like this.
True, you're super fluffy. You'll probably get cat hair all over the operation. Although Zayne appreciates the rare downtime, he would rather return to his normal work routine as soon as possible. I can't help but frown, thinking of ways to break the curse sooner. Dr. Zayne, you're great with kids. Why not charm the kitties to lift the curse?
If you are referring to the use of treats in toy mice, I already tried that.
So it's not very effective. Look, kids like you because you always solve their problems. If you help the kitties too, maybe you'll win them over and get the curse lifted sooner?
Did you forget the fact that kitties run away from me? Why not use your skills, Miss Hunter, and teach the kitties how to do martial arts?
That's an idea. Seeing me contemplating, Zayne zips up my jacket, sounding a bit exasperated.
Training those lazy kitties won't lessen my penalty and might actually make things worse.
Our shadows stretch under the streetlight. I back up and step on the cat ears of Zayne's shadow. I still think you should work on your cat rapport first. I'll help you out. First, we'll work with them on not running away. Then you can charm them with your kindness.
You are good at planning.
The evening wind lifts Zayne's shirt, and a big tail appears in his shadow. I jump on the swaying silhouette, recalling the scene with the cat teaser. I'm getting a sense of deja vu. Am I the kitty now?
I get to experience a lot of cute moments indeed, but not just because of the cat curse.
Too excited. Following the plan devised by Zayne and me, the auto manager, who was bribed with a new battery, will roam among the cats as our informant. We bribed the robot? Whenever a kitty complains or sounds unhappy, it'll report back to us. Then Zayne and I will team up to solve their problems, earning their love and respect. However, most of the time the kitties are quite content. Their favorite activity is sleeping while sunbathing. Sitting beside Zayne, I wait. My head droops. My vision blurs as I start to nod and doze off.
What's up with it?
Waking up, I see a little kitty lying on its side, meowing weakly.
It says, my tummy feels so heavy.
Oh, over 8.
Let me take a look.
That's gonna be me next week on Thanksgiving. I'm going with you. The kitty darts away at the sight of Zayne before he gets close. But I'm agile, leaping over a chair and blocking its path with a treat. Ooh, nice. It's time for a treat. These kitties sure know treats. They change their tune instantly. Meow, meow. Eat up, yummy kitty. Don't be scared, he just wants to make sure you feel better. Lie down. Good kitty.
You're definitely a cat whisperer.
That's because I've been practicing. Now's your chance. Approach it slowly. The kitty licks the treat as Zayne inches closer from behind. Sensing the presence of a kitty's worst nightmare, the doctor, its ears twitch alertly.
Will you let me help you, kitty?
Let him help you. Pat its head first and let it get used to you.
Soothing children doesn't sound so difficult anymore.
It's stretching. Why don't you give it a try?
We don't need to rush. Keep your hand there.
Zayne crouches and places his hand on mine, signaling me to withdraw slowly. We swap the petting hand for the examining hand without startling the kitty. Dang. That's sneaky. Its stomach does look bigger than the other kitties. Is something wrong? Don't tell me this kitty pregnante.
It probably has overeaten.
Okay, let's go with the overeaten than the pregnant. But can you believe that one of the cats was pregnant and Zayne would have to deliver a litter as a cat? Cat boy.
I know this one. It's been coming around a lot when you feed them.
Huh, I thought it looked familiar. It must have gorged itself on food, knowing I can't keep track of all of them. I take back the almost finished treat while Zayne massages the cat's tummy professionally. Hey, yo, can I test out your professional massaging services?
Some cat grass will help with your digestion. And you're not supposed to eat extra meals from now on.
Uh-oh, you've been given the business, the doctor business. Minutes pass. The foodie cat rolls around and then happily nuzzles Zayne's hand.
Meow, 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 meow.
Magical humans, warm two-legged creatures.
I can't believe it actually worked.
Wasn't this your idea? Why do you look like you hit the jackpot?
Because I didn't really know what I was doing. Not sure if it's Zayne's healing touch or the kitty's good review. More kitties approach us, snuggling against my feet and meowing at Zayne. Won over by my treats and Zayne's belly rubs, their ratings of us improve steadily. Let's go. I wander around with the auto manager among the kitties looking for any in need, but that's a lot.
So noisy, you two-legged creature. Making our heads spin with all that pacing.
Do they dislike me? Suddenly, a kitty trips me with its tail and a few others quickly pounce on my feet. Oh no, I'm being harassed! Before I grasp what is going on, Zayne leaps from the chair and pulls me away from the kitties' siege. Seeing their target be chased away, the kitties wag their tails and turn their attention to Zayne.
Meow, 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 meow.
That tall, big human is amazing. Let's make him our leader.
Yo? Zayne, leader of the Cat Cafe Cats. Leader? No, he can't be Kitty Zayne forever. What are you saying? What are you saying? He could. He could. He could get back into the surgery station as long as we cover his ears and tail. So he'll just have to have extra special, like, medical gear. And he can go back to working and being a surgeon. He can stay a kitty. Stifling his laughter, Zayne pats my head.
Since the cat's issues are resolved, it's time to address the caretaker's needs.
Yes, please. Oh, he's gonna force me to eat a balanced meal first. When do I get my massages? The sunset dyes the sky as Zayne and I head to the pet aisle of the local supermarket. We are bathed in dusk's rosy light. Boiled chicken breast is a hit, but they ate it a lot lately. Aren't they sick of it? Let's add some liver and fish.
Are you planning to buy out the store?
Maybe. I glance at the overstuffed shopping bag and sigh, then take out most of its contents. Solving their little problems works, but to really win them over, there's a lot to do. But besides good food, I don't know what else would make a cat happy.
Everything's been paid for. Let's go. please the kitties, you have to think like one. What do they enjoy doing the most?
Sleep. I enjoy sleep. Eat, play, sleep? Well, for eating...
Neither of us has such a talent.
Did you see that kitty's face after it ate your healthy meal the other day? It was priceless. I knew he was going to try and give them a healthy diet.
The same can be said about your expression right now.
Children's laughter leads us to a snowy bubble pool set up by the mall. If eating is out of the question, then what about playtime?
I know that look. You've got an idea, don't you?
How about a renovation for the cafe and creating a snowy wonderland?
Are you talking about a pet playground?
Heck yeah! Yes, snow-themed toys and structures could give the cats new fun in their own territory.
Cats aren't like dogs. They don't like cold or wet paws, except for some polar species.
That's true. Yeah, good point.
However, I can make paw-friendly snow with 𝐒𝐈𝐒 that won't freeze their paws.
Okay. But isn't your 𝐒𝐈𝐒... Before I finish, Zayne extends a finger and tiny ice crystals form his fingertip, touching my nose.
Making little cat slides in tunnels is easy.
Aren't you the best, Kitty Zayne? Crashes in through the floor in a fridge. Hey guys, what'd you crash in on? You're crashing in on our cat date. Kind of a date. How are you, Nerites? Hope you've been having a good weekend so far. But yeah, we're doing Zayne's event cat butler story. While Zayne picks out cat toys, I sneak to the snowy bubble pool. Zayne, hurry up!
Coming.
With his cat ears twitching, Zayne catches my snow-filled hand and brings it to the front before I can make a move. He gently blows the artificial snowflakes, dusting my face. Through the snow flurry, I see a warm smile. Its owner is brushing off snow from my hair.
Some caretakers are more playful than kitties, huh?
But yeah, what? Yeah. The boys for Live in Deepspace are temporarily catified while we are trying to make the cats at this cafe a lot happier in order to get their cat curse lifted. Excuse me. You're good? Nice. Good to hear. I think we're on this chapter. Are we on this chapter? Nope. Not quite. We're on chapter 3. Yeah, there we go. At a table in Meow's cafe, I prop my chin in my hand and show the cat album to Zayne. Looking attentive, he taps a snowball with his slender finger, and lifelike snow cats appear. Oh, that's cute. This golden British short hair looks rounder than its photo. Was this picture edited?
Meow, meow.
She means you're cute and well behaved during mealtime.
Meow, meow.
I knew it. You're a natural with kitties, Dr. Zayne.
Practice makes perfect.
Oh, right. The Maine Coon you made should have pointier ears.
Like this?
Wow, they look identical now. Impressive. I carefully touch the snow cat ears, but my gaze drifts to Zayne's head.
Do you have any other advice?
Looks like it would be nicer to touch. Touch, touch, touch. Oh, we didn't find out what type of cat Rafayel is through his event reading. I don't know what he is, but Zayne should be a Maine Coon. That one was very easy to figure out. Maine Coons are so big and fluffy. Oh my god, they're so big. Here's what some examples of Maine Coons look like. They can be super long. Long cats. Long, big, fluffy. I don't know how their temperament is though, but I think they're cute. So many different colors too. My goodness. Stella is definitely like a little bit less fluffier than a Maine Coon, but her coat is super duper soft. Plus she's a runt. So I think it'd be a super big shock if we had a Maine Coon along with Stella. Stella would be so tiny up against a Maine Coon. Zayne grabs my probing hand and guides it back down to the album. Aw, I can't touch your ears.
Please focus on your task at hand.
I grumble, venting my frustration on the cats in the album. Even though these kitties are cute, they're merciless with their curses.
Saying one thing but meaning another isn't just a specialty of kitties.
As Zayne is sculpting carefully, I pick a snow pellet from the table and mold it into a kitty Zayne.
Your gaze could melt the kitty.
That's not what I'm looking at.
Are you trying to melt me? That won't be easy.
It sounds like a challenge. I accept the challenge. Come here. I'm almost done with my kitty Zayne sculpture except for a fluffy tail, and my eyes wander to Zayne's back. Hey,
You have a new idea?
I need a reference. Nope. I try to cover it up by turning a page, using the thick cat album to block Zayne's curious eyes. When I attach the snow tail and get ready to add the finishing touches, an actual fluffy tail appears before me. Before I know it, it's gone. Along with my kitty Zayne sculpture. Hey! Hey! I'm still working on it.
This is...
Zayne chuckles as he inspects the whimsical kitty Zayne and playfully holds the snow sculpture close to his cheek.
Does it look like me?
A little embarrassed, I try to snatch it back, but Zayne catches my hand. Isn't there a resemblance? It's a gift I made just for you. Upon hearing that, Zayne lets go of my hand and examines the snow sculpture closely.
The resemblance is strikingly uncanny. Even the essence is captured. I'd say it's a miniature of me. I'll cherish your gift. And in exchange...
Can I touch? Can I touch? Zayne sets the sculpture aside. Using his 𝐒𝐈, he crafts an icy cat ear headband that looks just like his. He inches closer and places it on my head. Okay, that's not quite what I was expecting. That's cute though. A non-melting icy cat ear headband that's like his ears. That's cute.
You like my cat ears, no? How about a similar pair for you?
Matching. Zayne playfully flicks my new ears, a mischievous glint in his eyes. As I watch Zayne's playful expression, it's as if he's teasing a kitty, and it dawns on me again. He's the one with the real cat ears, yet I'm the one who's getting teased. Yeah. Yeah, he would be. He would. I'd let him, but I'd get him back later. In private. You keep dying? Oh no, Cosmic! That would be me though. I feel that if I would be playing Prey as well. Okay, now we should be on chapter 4. Oh, right. Alien isolation. Yeah, because I think it ramps up pretty hard in the end, yeah. There's 2 of them. Oh no. Thanks to our efforts, the snowy renovation for Meow's cafe is almost done. Standing by the massive cat tree, Zayne and I enjoy the sunset's glow, adding the finishing touches. Look at that tail, it's so primed. I could really grab it if it would stop moving so much. I look up and see Zayne, who is supposed to be crafting snowflakes, is currently swatting at a snowball ornament. I got you. I'll catch you in 4K. What's going on? Testing out the cat toy? Zayne pauses and faces me, earnestly explaining. What do you got to say? What do you got to say for yourself?
A builder's duty includes testing one's work.
Sure thing, builder kitty. While Zayne's fluffy tail sways, I sneakily tie a ribbon into a perfect bow on it. Oh, let's go! Yes! Ribbon tail accessory. As I gloat over my handiwork, the tail flicks and brushes against my neck.
It seems someone can't keep their hands to herself.
You can't keep your paws to yourself either. Dressing up a kitty is part of a caretaker's responsibilities.
You've always been a quick learner.
A sudden faint noise from above the cat tree makes Zayne's cat ears perk up, with his hand swiftly reaching out. However, the ice didn't appear as expected. His 𝐂𝐈𝐒 falters again.
Watch out.
Oh. The ice-encased wooden cat nest hanging on the top tier comes crashing down toward us. Catch me. I'm ready to deflect it with a toy when Zayne pulls me aside. We're about to do it. Nah. Our unusual slip-up almost got us both in trouble. We dodged the cat nest by a whisker. Whisker. As artificial snowflakes drift onto Zayne's hair and shoulders, we land on the couch together, safe and sound. Except for my racing heart, which skips a beat at the closeness of his face. Yeah, me too. Me too. Perfect scenario, though.
Thankfully, this couch was here.
Thankfully, you were here. Yeah, can't agree more. Did you use up your 𝐒𝐈 on the snowy wonderland? Zayne shakes his head, his soft cat ears drooping. He helps me stand up and dusts off the snowflakes on me.
My 𝐒𝐈 will be unstable until the cat ears and tail disappear. But this curse should be lifted soon, given the progress of our project Happy Kitty.
And my life will be dull again since the fun of keeping a kitty Zayne won't be permanent. I know, right? First, she was all gung-ho about turning him back, and now, nope. Too charming. He's just too charming like this. The thought of losing the cute ears and fluffy tail makes me lean in closer to Zayne, pretending to brush off the snowflakes on his head. Smooth.
What's your excuse this time?
Caught in the act, though. Okay, fine. I don't have any. I just really want to touch these cat ears. I just love them.
Aren't you bossy?
Zayne's tail coils around my hand as it descends, and his deep, intense gaze pierces my heart.
Given the circumstances, I have no excuse to resist any longer.
You were resisting? Why? Why? Just don't. Oh! Ah! Thankfully, the couch was here. God bless the couch. As dusk descends, the Meow's Cafe exclusive snowy wonderland is filled with endless and joyful meows. Next to the wooden table in the cafe, Zayne and I try to fix a toy called Cat vs. Penguin, which unfortunately broke due to its popularity. I bet they batted the crap out of the penguin.
It should be fine now.
Who would have thought Dr. Zayne was skilled in carpentry?
Hand me those extra screws. Let's put them away so the kitties won't step on them.
Okay. Zayne takes the screws and places them into the toolbox. I look at the fixed snowy whack-a-mole toy and can't help but feel playful. Zayne, Do you dare to accept my challenge?
Curious?
I, too, am inspecting my work.
So you're too lazy to come up with a new excuse.
Hey, if I let it slide, you should let it slide. So how about a game? Let's see who has quicker hands, a hunter or a doctor.
A doctor's hands are required to be steady and precise.
Got it. Then catch your doctor's mallet.
Let's start.
Okay, let's go. Where did all this cat fur come from? Ugh.
Your speed could use some improvement. Too bad you can't eat hairball gel.
Zayne, look over there.
Hmm?
Got him. Getting distracted so easily won't
Now
do.
you better watch out.
Capturing the flash of excitement in Zayne's eyes, I suspect his diversion earlier was to hide his cat's instincts. The nearby kitties sense our fiery spirits and quietly move away. The silvery moonlight streams through the window, bathing Zayne in its glow. I slump wearily across the table and turn my head to look beside me. Zayne is sorting through the cat treats. Against the dance of light and darkness, he looks focused and tender. I envy these little kitties. They have a handsome doctor to fix their problems and offer them so many treats. Me, I get the look from the doctor if I eat something yummy but unhealthy.
I almost forgot. There's a big kitty that's been jumping around all day without any reward.
Well, forget about the rewards. I'm tired and have a bit of a migraine. Seeing me hold my head and turn it side to side, Zayne gently pulls me in, his right hand resting on my forehead.
Let's first soothe the kitty before talking about rewards.
As the night thickens, kitties have already played and eaten to their heart's content, and they're now scattered throughout the snowy wonderland, leisurely grooming themselves and dozing off. Man, if only I could live like a cat. I lounge comfortably on the couch as Zayne stands behind me, gently massaging the pressure points on my head. We got the massage? The soothing piano music fills my ears, and when I look up, I see his gentle face smiling back at me.
What are you looking at?
You already know the answer.
You must miss my cat ears then.
It's not cat ears. Actually... Zayne leans down as if he's trying to get an answer from me, so I simply close my eyes.
I meant to ask if I'm using the right amount of force.
You are.
You know, giving yourself a massage before bed could help you unwind and sleep better, especially after those late-night missions.
It's not fun when I'm just massaging myself, though. I'm usually too tired to even think about it. I hear Zayne chuckle over my head.
If I happen to be free, I'd always be happy to answer any impromptu calls for this troublemaking patient.
Zayne being Kawakami now? Zayne taking the maid service at night? The massaging maid service at night? The room is dimly lit and the atmosphere is nice. And Zayne's slightly cool fingertips tenderly draw circles on my neck. I can hear my thumping heartbeats, and I can't help but sigh and open my eyes. Are you using your kitty soothing techniques on me? You know there's no way for me to resist. You're no kitty, Zayne. You're charming, cunning, kitty sly.
I'm okay with that. In fact, I'll accept any review as long as it's from you.
That's not fair. This one so far is my favorite. Because we get rewarded so well. I want a Dr. Kitty. I want a Dr. Kitty. My perceptions have been warped. Thanks. Thanks, Zayne. Okay, we got one last kitty boy, and it's Sylus. So let's go ahead and see how Sylus handles the cat cafe. He probably won't. I hope Sylus didn't level the cafe in a fit of rage while I was away. Oh, we starting off just wonderful. Concerned, I rushed back to the cafe, only to be greeted by cries for help from inside. What's all this noise? He's irritated. I push the door open and see Sylus holding a struggling kitty in his left hand and nail clippers in his right.
Meow, meow, meow.
Are you going to keep watching or give me a hand?
I've actually never done cat clipping. For neither of my cats. I don't think Stella really needs them because she scritches so hard that her nails just kind of regrow anyway. Stella's also very picky about using her nails. She doesn't like to claw a lot of things or use them a lot, so that's why I don't use nail clippers. Plus, I mean, she's such a diva, I don't think she would stay for them anyway. Do you always serve them like this when I'm away? Aww. While we talk, the kitty wriggles free and dashes into a group of agitated kitties all hissing and growling.
Today, 5 kittens got their teeth brushed and 8 of them had their nails clipped. These kittens are scared and very angry at this clerical butler. Together, they're hurling insults at him.
Yeah, I'm sure they're ripping him a new one. Ripping him a new one. Okay, so Sylus is a clerical, which we brought up before when I read his card banner story. But this is what clericals look like. They are a semi-big cat. I think some of them can be domesticated, just like servals. But man, the little fringes on their ears are super cute. Them some long fringe hair. So cute. Yeah, okay, that's about how big they get. So I'd say they're like on the border of domestication for cats. The cat family. But I feel like I've seen these before, but I just kind of forgot their name until they were brought up in the game again. I was more aware of servals. What? Sylus?
I'm listening, kitten.
You're listening. That don't mean you're gonna actually take it to heart. You're really good at making enemies, huh? If you keep this up, the kitties might make you serve even longer.
Everything I do is for their health. Who knew they'd be so ungrateful?
You're kind of rough about it, though. Not everybody likes it rough. I do when it comes to you, but not everybody else is okay with that.
I sacrificed myself and suffered for these cats. Isn't that noble of me?
Oh, you're doing much more than I thought you would. I'll make sure you get a treat later. I don't believe a single word of Sylus's sacrifice talk. Seems to me you just found a way to annoy them. Oh yeah? I can whistle too. I mean... Fuck, I can't do it right now. Never mind. Winning over kitties isn't really Sylus's thing. There. I sit down next to Sylus, sighing and rubbing his cat ears without thinking too much about it. Immediate harassment.
Well, are you satisfied?
No. I clear my throat and let go of Sylus's ears. With that attitude, aren't you worried about having cat ears forever?
They're fine. And you just can't keep your hands off of them, kitten.
Yeah, I mean, he got us. He got us You're not wrong. But you have an important business deal to discuss soon. Are you hoping he'll show up with cat ears and tail? I'm okay with that. Sylus shrugs, nonchalantly lounging on the couch and removing cat hair from his clothes.
I'm working hard, aren't I? Clipping nails, brushing teeth, cleaning ears. And I have to figure out how to clean their tear stains and dirty chins. It's exhausting.
Before I can say more, Sylus drops the nail clippers and leads me out casually.
Let's call it a day and continue my butler duties tomorrow.
I just got here, but okay. The street at night is quiet and the moon sits in the sky. Cool moonlight spills onto me and Sylus. I need to lift this cat curse soon. If Sylus keeps hanging out at the cafe, someone might recognize him.
Are you planning to sneak me into the Hunters Association tonight?
I realize I went the wrong way. Before I can turn around, something warm and fuzzy is shoved into my palm.
Hold on tight, and don't get lost again.
Is he leading us with his tail?
Huh? Oh!
Hold it nicely, don't squeeze.
Oh, the temptation. Oh. Sheesh! The next morning, I open the cafe's door with a perfect plan in mind. Sylus, I figured it out. Sylus leans lazily on the counter, poking a kitty's forehead until it rolls over.
Tell me.
My pet care specialist said that proper grooming can improve a cat's health. And helping a cat clean the areas they can't reach often makes them feel affectionate and close to you. Do they? Because I tried to brush Stella. She doesn't like any of it. She probably got some mats now that I think about it. And she needs to get a good brushing session. How about we learn the proper way and start a cat beauty salon? Sylus takes away a kitty that is biting his finger like a chew toy.
You are very sharp, Miss Hunter, coming up with such a perfect plan overnight. But, considering my reputation with the kitties, getting them excited about being beautified might be a challenge.
Sylus, do you know what your best trait is today? Sylus looks up and raises an eyebrow, his cat ears twitching.
Self-awareness.
Exactly. Self-awareness. I already thought about everything you said, so I went ahead and signed us up at a learning center before I even got here. Let's get going. There's a lot of stuff to go over, so we need to learn and practice as much as we can today. We gotta teach you some things. Romy! Hello, hello! You're here! I'm glad that you're here! Sylus, your husband, I know, right? He's so good. His cat setup has also been super entertaining too. Yeah, we're doing Sylus. I saved him for last, for the cat event stories. I hope you're doing well today. I reach out to tug Sylus, but he doesn't move.
I'm tired and don't feel like going.
So moody. The day's only just begun. How can you feel tired already?
Someone's been all about these messy little creatures. Didn't you hear me say I was exhausted yesterday?
I pause, recalling that he did mention it. Then you take a rest and I'll go first? Sylus gives me a blank stare, then stoically gets up and drags me out of the cafe. Hey!
Lead the way.
Okay. Change your mind.
I just want to check out this learning center you found. See if they really teach you how to take care of cats.
The learning center is actually the top-rated pet store near my place. When we tell them why we're here, the pet care specialist eagerly teaches us how to soothe cats.
A cat's ear canal is very fragile, so be gentle when you clean it.
Okay, that's fair. Seeing the cat staying still for the specialist, I grumbled to Sylus. How come their cats are so well behaved?
Because the feisty ones won't be brought out for a demonstration.
Says who? I brought you out here, didn't I? Ooh. Sylus gives me a light glance. I ignore his look and pretend to focus on learning.
After the ear drops, massage the base of the ear to help the solution get deep into the ear canal. If the cat resists, hold them gently in your arms.
The specialist carefully explains how to clean tear stains and chins, and even shows us how to brush their teeth.
This kitty is very sweet. Try brushing its teeth, and you can always ask me for help.
Let's split the task. I'll hold it still and you handle the rest. Sylus indifferently pokes the cat's face and gives it an order.
Hey, little one. Cooperate.
Be gentle. It can sense your attitude.
Make sure you hold it firmly.
Thanks to the teaching assistant's tameness, or perhaps Sylus's charisma, the cleaning goes smoothly.
You're doing great! The cleaning was thorough, and the kitten was docile.
I told you we'd be fine, Sylus. I turn around and see Sylus has wandered off to the shelf, examining something. Cute cat collars and headbands are displayed on the shelf. He picks up a cat headband and holds it up to my head, smirking with raised eyebrows.
They all seem to suit you.
Really? Let me see. Instead of taking the headband, I pick up a black collar and pretend to put it around Sylus's neck. Cat ears, a cat tail, and now a collar. I tug on the leash, pulling Sylus closer to me. Sylus, you're a good cat. Sylus leans in, eyes narrowed.
No, I'm a bad cat. Always ready to betray my caretaker.
Stop lying.
Make sure that collar is tight around my neck. If you want me to behave, never let go.
I can do that. Easy, 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 easy. Let's just flirt. Let's just flirt everywhere. After learning all the knowledge we can, I decide to practice before opening the cat beauty salon just to be safe. Sensing my intense gaze, Sylus looks over.
Why are you staring at me?
You're not wearing the collar I gave you. What the hell? The real test is coming, and I feel underprepared. Since you've got cat ears now, can I practice on you?
You're actually treating me like a cat?
You are one, though, aren't you? I cradle Sylus's face between my palms. With cat ears and a tail, what else could you be? You're not an idiot sandwich. You're a cat.
No way.
Please? To lift the curse sooner, you have to do this. Eventually, Sylus gives in, and I pin him down on my lap, his cat ears within reach. Yes! The ears feel amazingly soft and bouncy. Man.
Taking advantage in broad daylight, Miss Caretaker?
No one else is here. What's it matter? We were taking advantage in broad daylight with the caretaker that taught us how to take care of cats right in the same room. With the collar thing. Come on. This is child's play, Sylus. Guiltily, I let go of Sylus's cat ears and applied the eardrops. Don't feel guilty about it, girl. He's all ours. but I underestimate him, Sylus's no-tame kitty. As soon as the drops go in, Sylus shakes them all out. Sylus! Aloof, Sylus watches my frustration.
Those cats won't be cooperative either. This is good practice for you.
Then I get to take advantage of your ears, then.
If the cat resists, hold them gently in your arms.
He's already sitting on our lap, so are we just gonna, like, cuddle him now? Cuddling Sylus in broad daylight? I'm down for that. Since you refuse to cooperate, I'll have to get tough. I reach out to Sylus, ready to restrain him with my arms and legs. Restrain? No, we're just cuddling him. But Sylus knows what I was up to. He pins down my legs as soon as I lift them. Dang!
Trying brute force? Might work on those fur balls, but not me.
Sylus, let go!
Wanna keep going?
Yes. Of course. If I can't touch his ears, at least I can brush his tail, right? As soon as Sylus releases me, I grab his tail and yank it. Yoink. You're good. Hope I am too. I am, Romy. Thank you. Thank you for asking. Well, that's done. Oh, congrats, Cosmic! I hope you had a good time with Alien Isolation. Your tail is in my hands now. Be a good cat or else. I want to yank it again, but I hesitate, not wanting to hurt him.
Or else what?
He's pushing it. He's pushing it. Do it again. Do it again. Well, I'm doing this to help reduce your penalty. Would you be a good boy and cooperate? I brush Sylus's tail carefully, but accidentally touch the base of it.
Is this how you thank me for cooperating?
Was I too rough? Did I pull your fur? His tail, once docile, suddenly sweeps a cushion off the couch like a whip. What was that for? You scared the kitties. I pat his tail, not noticing Sylus's subtle change in expression. But the tail calms down, letting me brush it from one end to the other end. And done. That's a wrap. Thanks for cooperating, Mr. Cat. As I clean the comb, Sylus's tail suddenly wraps itself around my wrist. What's wrong?
Did you just hit me? Twice.
No. I gave you a nice pat. That was barely a pat. Are you going to make a big deal out of this? I raise my hand in a stop gesture, but the tail pulls my hand to its base. I blink and look up, but Sylus turns to the window, leaving me with an indifferent profile. Okay, 𝐂𝐂𝐕𝐈. Just say if you want more pats. Sylus's face shows a rare awkwardness, so I lean in closer and unexpectedly meet his gaze.
Where's my treat? Isn't there a reward for being cooperative?
Would cat treats work? What do you think? I think we need to take this somewhere else. Let me see. As I think about what to reward him with, the tail that's been in my hands wraps around my waist. Sylus moves closer and rests his chin on my shoulder, his nose brushing against my neck, leaving a lingering warmth. He wants to sniff again. He's sniffing again! I knew it!
Whatever. Consider it a mental treat.
Sylus. Sylus always gotta have me acting up. As I step out of Meow's cafe, night has already fallen and many stores on the street are closed. Why are they all closed? I haven't bought all the materials. Do I really have to wait another day? I look at Silas's cat ears and tail, deciding to act quickly, searching on my phone for any open stores.
Don't even bother.
Sylus leans down, his slender fingers taking my phone away, tossing it from his left hand to his right like a cat playing with a ball. He then proceeds to speak mysteriously.
Come with me.
To my surprise, Sylus leads me to his gem vault. The interior isn't brightly lit, but still illuminated by dazzling and colorful gems. Are you thinking of bribing the kitties with these gems? Wet food might work better.
Maybe they'll like it.
Sylus sifts through the mountain-like piles of gems, picking out ones that he likes.
Give me your hand.
Soon, Sylus places a hollow ball made of cat eye gems in my palm.
Hold it.
I can't bribe the kitties, so you're bribing me instead? I'll say some good things about you to them.
Look at the wall.
The light refracted from the ball of cat eye gems scatters, landing on us. Sylus extends his finger, gently nudging the hollow ball in my palm, the light spots shifting with his fingers' movement. It's like a multicolor light ball, but a super luxurious version.
Even the slightest of movements makes the light change. Isn't this the best cat toy? Take whatever you need, and make as many as you want.
That's quite generous. Sylus keeps selecting gems and crystals while making seemingly casual remarks.
Since these fur balls are in my care, I'll whet their appetites using my own methods. Once desire corrupts them, even innocent cats might become cold-blooded beasts.
Like beasts with bellies so full that they wobble with every step. Or brains that get dizzy from chasing their own tails thinking it's prey. Admit it, you're spoiling them.
You're very chatty today, kitten. I guess you're not tired enough.
You're gonna help me out with that problem? No, not the fade out white! The kitties are very fond of their new toys, such as the ruby scratching board, oh my god, pinkish purple crystal scratcher, and cat eyes Jim's light ball. It's all the regular cat toys, but they've all been shiny-fied. They're all gonna become blind. Compared to the lively playing area, the cat beauty salon that needs me and Sylus's hands-on service is quite empty. Wow.
Let's go.
All that work to learn how to pamper a cat, and they're too distracted by the shinies. Sounds about right. Where are we going? Sylus stands at the door and points to the empty cat beauty salon.
They can clean their fur, but not their ears and chins, right? The techniques you learned will come in handy soon. They've had a lot of fun. It's time for something else.
I knew you trimmed their nails just to upset them. As we enter the self-service area, Sylus frowns and sniffs the air. That one? Seems easy to deal with. With Sylus taking the lead, we quickly kidnap a happy kitty to our cat beauty salon. Just a bit of black gunk on the chin. Everything else is fine. Aww. The kitty whines in protest as soon as Sylus wets its chin with warm water. It'll just be a minute. If we don't clean your chin, you'll lose all your fur there. But talking doesn't calm the kitty. It struggles more fiercely, splashing water on my face. Unbelievable. Food fooled me with its cute looks. This is a real troublemaker. Sylus, as if prepared, whips out a krill cake like magic. Excuse me?
You want some?
What the heck? As the grumbling kitty gets ready to eat, Sylus takes his hand away and the kitty lunges at nothing.
If you want treats, behave. I don't accept bad deals.
Somehow, Sylus already has krill cakes, catnip water, and cat grass lollipops at hand. Alright. The poor kitty gets tricked by a seasoned grown man.
Stop feeling sorry. Give me a hand.
Okay. Under Sylus's gentle massage, the troublemaking kitty quickly gives in. We finish grooming it while it smells the nearby treats.
Here. Krill cake.
The kitty bounds off with the cake. Well, luckily our learning paid off and we've built some rapport.
To keep our rapport, let's kidnap another cat. Don't let their looks fool you this time, kitten.
Alright, time to wrap up the cat salon. We finally finished with all the kitties at the cafe by dusk. The setting sun's glow pours in through the floor-to-ceiling windows like melted sweet cream. We're done!
Congratulations! The kittens are very satisfied with your hard work today. They even started to grow on you. And they hope we can continue this next month.
Huh? What do you mean, next month?
Continue. Don't even think about it.
I'm with
So
Sylus
that
on this
cat
one.
Curse. When can it be lifted?
Why does Sylus appear a bit restless? You've won all the kitties over with your excellent technique, so it's normal for them to want some more.
Wait. We missed one.
Oh? How? I counted them one by one. I asked for the list from the auto manager to show Sylus. No one missed. All checked. Before I finished, I'm wrapped in a familiar warm embrace. The list slips from my hands. Sylus holds me tight. Restless, he slightly flicks his tail. What's wrong? Is this a side effect of the cat curse? I can't resist touching his forehead, and as soon as I do, Sylus instinctively nuzzles my palm. Sylus?
You didn't let me finish earlier.
Oh.
The one you missed is me.
Oh. Oh.
Just so you know, you smell like you've been bathed in catnip.
To give the kitties the best experience, the cat beauty salon is filled with catnip fresheners. After a whole day here, I'm no different than a walking catnip dispenser. Sylus's long, soft cat ears brush against my neck and cheeks. He breathes in my scent, sounding a bit unsteady. Should I go home and shower first? Nope.
It's been a long day. Let me recharge.
Holding me, Sylus eases himself into a more comfortable position on the couch, with his warm breath tenderly falling on my cheek. We get cuddles? We get Sylus cuddles? It feels like a warm, quiet space is carved out here. The big tail gently pats my waist. My eyelids grow heavy. Okay. I'll recharge too. Right before I fall asleep, I hear Sylus's a soft chuckle.
This is the exclusive sleep aid service for my caretaker. Don't forget to leave a 5-star rating, kitten.
As dusk thickens, the kitties cuddle and rest their heads against each other, ready for sweet dreams. Oh, I wasn't expecting the cuddles. That's a little different from Sylus, but I'm all about that too. Oh my gosh. That's all of the Meow Play stories for the events. We've gone through Xavier, then to Rafayel, then to Zayne, and finally to Sylus. I hope you guys enjoyed the readings. They're all good. I do still have my Zayne Sylus bias, but Xavier's was super cute as well. And so was Rafayel's. At the end there, it felt like Rafayel was actually really starting to be okay with the idea of cats in general, which I'm happy about. I thought he would throw a bit more of a fit about it, you know? Ironically enough, though, with Rafayel, I feel like he kind of gave the cats a more special experience with the whole cat tree building, and the like beach like secret area. I thought that was it fit him really well with him being the creative artist, but like he didn't let the fact that he was having to cater to cats stifle that creativity. And we all know he's not a fan of cats, but I think he did super well despite that little nitpick that he has. Zayne definitely worked his magic as usual. He is a very good caretaker. What did you guys prefer story-wise? Which was your favorite? Or if you had to keep one of them a cat, who would you keep as a cat? I think I would have to go with Zayne, as much as I really like the playfulness when it comes to Sylus, because Zayne is able to take care of himself. I feel like he would be a very low maintenance cat because he knows his wants and his needs, and because I like being pampered and taken care of, which is what he did for us in his story. Having someone willing to do massages is a huge plus for me, because I do sometimes get headaches and I do have spinal pain and issues. So I think Zayne would be the best fit for me in terms of the whole extra services he offers. But if I didn't have to consider that, you're gonna pick Xavier? How come, Kimberly? Is Xavier just your favorite? Xavier's adorable. He did a lot more than I thought he was going to do for the story, which really surprised me. But he also is really good when it comes to the caretaking of cats, because I feel like out of all of the guys, he is the closest thing we have to a cat. When he's not a cat boy, he seems the most cat-like out of all four of the guys. He's your favorite? Let's go! He was super cute. All of the guys did a wonderful job for this event. I like how each of the story was unique, and each of them came up with different solutions for how to please the cats and end up getting them out of the curse that they ended up having for the event. He really is like a cat. He really is. He is. It's so funny. I think I've said before, if I had to say which guy I'm most relatable with, like has similar habits to me, it's Xavier, because I do like taking naps, and I'm not good at cooking, neither is he. He also likes to play video games, and so do I. So I tend to feel like he's the most like me in that sense. Let's go ahead and pick up the service for here on the event. Win-win deal. I think this place could use a renovation. That's your conclusion after sitting here all day long? What a profound and unique insight. Dim the lights and get more scratching boards. Objection. When those cats come around for food, I never see you turning them away like that. You always try to fulfill whatever they ask for. That's what we call putting the customer first. Serving cats is a wonderful thing. Oh, but I'm a cat now too. Why bother serving so many customers when you could just focus on me alone? Dang, he's very charismatic. Sylus pulling off his charisma right now. Want me to serve you alone? That'll cost you. Left ear, right ear, or the tip of my tail. Take your pick. No problem. So this is what makes a good deal so thrilling, huh? It's addictive. Bargaining by being able to pet him. Ball rescue. Where are you trying to crawl into? A cat kicked a fur ball in there. Who did this? They should get their fur ball out on themselves. It's a bit of a reach for the cat to get to. But it's a bit tight for you to squeeze in there. How about you get me a cat teaser? Are you talking about the pink fur ball, Xavier? It's rolling out from the other side of the bed. The earth is round indeed. The little chat things, event scenarios, the little, like, whatever these are called, the meow notes, they're cute. Fairly useful. Your eyes tell me you're thinking about something dangerous. I'm thinking, since the cat's tail is so hard to tame, what could its purpose be? To sense the surroundings, maintain balance, and express emotions? Clearly those don't apply to me, so maybe... Spare the tail. This tail feels so nice, I haven't had enough of it. You also said you liked the feel of my ears the most and couldn't get enough. Can't I like both? Alright, looking at it this way, it does have some use. Comforting the caretaker is also my duty. Yes, yes it is. Yes it is. Having a cat, caring for a cat, it's a mutual benefit for both the cat and the caretaker. Childish whims. Who's sneezing? Could it be Kitty Zayne choking on his fur? Stop laughing at me. I've got some hairball gel here, but I'm not sure if it's safe for humans to eat. If you're so curious, why don't you try it yourself? Wait, don't sweep me with your tail. Achoo! Does that make you a qualified test subject now? Why do I feel like you become a lot more childish after turning into a cat? Cats tend to resemble their owners. Yes! Yeah, they do. And we are pretty childish. I'm a bit childish in some ways. Maybe someone's just a kid at heart. Ain't nothing wrong about being a kid at heart. I like being a kid at heart. It's a lot more fun when you're a kid at heart. Sylus canonically helped the lost kitties. Yeah, he did. They all did a good job with being caretakers. Go ahead and turn this in. Oh, now those are finished. Zayne is still being a workaholic despite being a cat. I think he said something different when I changed him.
I'll keep you company.
When I changed him into this outfit, I think they do have some special lines when they're in this outfit. But I didn't get the chance to explore all of it because I changed him into this right before I started the stream. Give him a heart.
You are checking my pulse for me, Doctor. You should read the hospital's code of conduct.
But I'm not an official employee. I don't need to read the code of conduct. Oh, I should change it to the cat music. Which is here. There we go. That's better.
Holding hands. It does help with dopamine production. It can also be relaxing. Thank you for being my stress relief.
I mean, same with you. I could say the same. I wish I could pet his tail. I don't think it counts, though. Sorry, I can't help myself. I am a fan. I'm a huge fan of cat ears and cat tails, though. I do prefer fluffy cat tails over the slim ones. But ears are ears are all the same to me. All the same to me. Okay. Hey, Arcs, are you there? Could I do a pull? That way I can at least get the other crate. Oh, it looks like I've done 120 pulls so far. Big Big How much do I need to be able to do? I don't... Okay. Why you... I figured we could at least end the stream with one pull. You okay with it? Let's go! Okay. What is my limit? Actually, now that I think about it. Because I think this gives me... The 10s give me a full pull. And there's 2 left. Can I capitalize on that? And then... So in reality, we'll do 2 pulls and then call the stream? Whatever the best deal is usually your thought process, and you're getting One Piece boxes next month, so go for it. That's true, because the new wave is coming out. Okay, let me take a look here. That gives you... It's usually the lower ones, I think, that help more. Because looking at this $20 one, it only gives you 1 full pull, compared to if I bought the 2 $10, that would give me 2 full pulls for the price of that that $19.99 one. Okay. I'm cooking. Let me go ahead and purchase. Game the system. Bum, ba, bum, bum. I'll go ahead and take the 2 lesser packs. That'll put me at 26, and I think with how many gems I have, I can actually do 3 full pulls. Now with that in mind, that would knock me down to 19 for a guaranteed 5-star. And we still have, was it 6 days? Yeah, we still have 6 days left. So I might, with this plan, hopefully get another guaranteed 5-star. Okay. It's time to pull. Let's try and bring home another cat boy. This is a pretty important banner. I agree. 100% I agree. Hi, Sylus. But my streak of pulling on stream has never been great. So I would probably have to keep you guys updated on my pulls off stream. And if anyone's interested in my pulls off stream, we do have a Discord. Feel free to join the Discord. Let me copy that link because I don't have a bot for I don't have a bot for YouTube. So there's that. We do like to share our pools and everything. So other buds also share their pools. Okay, time to consider. Continue, excuse me. Continue. Not. Last one. Maybe, I think. Zayne though. Zayne and Sylus never fail. Do I have enough for... I do. Okay, last pull that I can do on stream. Fingers crossed. Please. Unless I have to hit pity. Ah, I have to hit pity. That's fine. That's fine, I guess. Rafayel and Zayne, though. Let me go ahead and claim these tickets. Oh, there's that. Am I really gonna do this? Arcs, can I do one more? I need 750. If I just grab a couple of more, we can bring one home. Guaranteed. Today. Yes, thank you. You're so nice to me. Stop feeding my addiction. Okay, let me calculate again really quick here. Okay, I'm gonna go with that other pack. Taking turns enabling is what we do best. Enabling balance, is that what you're saying? You have to go. Thanks for the stream. Thank you for dropping by, Rami. I appreciate it. I hope you had a good time with us and the cat boys. Have a good rest of your today, or if you're going to bed, have a good sleep. I'll catch you again another time. Okay. One of the guys are coming home. One of them's coming home. For sure. Guaranteed. Not on this one, it's gonna be on the next one. Hi, Zayne. Another Zayne. Another one. Another one. Okay, 9 pulls. We can afford that because we have 11. Who's coming home? Who's coming to get the catnip? I want it to be Rafayel. Sylus! Wrong Sylus! Wait a minute. I got cucked out of a cat. No Catboy came home. That's fine. At least it's an extra copy of Sylus. No! I know, that's so weird. They're like, wait, you're already the cat. You're already the cat. You can't have... Next is another outfit crate. Okay, so this probably is where I'm going to tap out. I think. I think that's gonna be my final pull, unless I can get enough gems. I know it would be my luck because I'm streaming it. I would get none of the cat boys. Wait. Oh, but I have a wish point precise wish, which means he's guaranteed to come the next time I pull. Well, stay tuned in the Discord server if I spend more money in this banner to get the guaranteed Rafayel now because I whiffed the 50-50. Since I have a ticket, it will expire when this banner goes away. I will make sure to use that before the banner drops. Hi, Zayne. Can you believe this? I'm gonna wait on using that paw crate, though. In case I pull another copy. I probably won't. So I think what I'm going to use this paw crate for is going to be Sylus's outfit. I still have a jubilant crate too from the Wandering Wish event that I still need to figure out who I want to use it on. I kind of want to use it on Rafayel because his nipples are out. That's the deciding factor. Are the nipples out? I probably want to get that outfit. Yeah, F. I really have super bad luck pulling on stream. I don't know why. Can't tell which one of us is supposed to be the cat with the way that you're clinging to me today. Sorry, not sorry. Alright, well, I think I'll be wrapping up the stream here, guys. I'll be closing the Tea Break Garden for the rest of today. I'll be back tomorrow, but it'll be Twitch only. We're gonna have Arcs with me, and we're gonna have Bat Vegeta with me for some Final Fantasy XIV. Speaking of Final Fantasy XIV, I need to get some grinding in before the stream tomorrow evening as well, because I just realized the three of us only have DPSs.
Time with each other.
And if we're wanting to party up together, one of us has to get a tank or a healer to 100. Oh yeah? Yeah, oh yeah. You forgot about that? So are you ready to get onto the Discord server and just grind for a little bit today, Arcs? Because, one of us has to get there, I think. And, I have no idea who it's going to be. But
it's nice to spend some quiet time
we'll see. We'll see how it goes. We can always figure out something to do in 14 if we can't like work on main story because we don't have the other one, you know, ready and up to snuff, you know. No, but I guess you know what you're going to do now. Oh, I see. All right, well, thank you everybody for dropping by the stream today. I hope you had a wonderful cat time. I had a wonderful cat time. So much cat hair, but I'll take all of the cat hair. Covered in cat hair. Covered in it, drowning in it. Drown me in the fluff. I would do whatever for these cat boys. Those of you over on Twitch, if you wouldn't mind hanging out with me to raid Zephyr Moon for some more love in deep space. Looks like they're working on Sylus. Looks like they love some Sylus. I can also relate. Big fan of Sylus. Maybe big fan. And everybody else, if you need to pop out, I hope you have a good rest of your today and or evening. Please make sure to take care of yourselves. Hydrate. You don't want to cough up any hairballs. We don't want to start having to eat some hairball gel ourselves. And now I want to cuddle with Stella as well. So take care, everybody. Bye-bye.